Hello, 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 filter-free America listeners. You came back. You came back. I let you go. I let you go out into the world. And I wanted to test your love, your affection, your dedication to me. I just let you go. No chain, no leash. And you came back. Welcome back. You did it. You came back. I'm so happy that you came back. That means you cared enough to come back. You missed me. You missed something about whatever I'm doing here. You came back. Glad you're here. Hey, I'm going to try to make this intro brief. Some of you are probably clapping. Some of you, but it's because the episode is so long. I'm sure most of you noticed that, but when you push play, just the interview section of this podcast is 2 hours, 40 minutes. It's the record for longest episode. But I'll explain why. I'm just going to let it ride at that long. Let me hurry up and knock out the business stuff. Let's mention the sponsor real fast. Everybody knows who our sponsor is by now, right? Right? You guys know who it is, right? Simplewebsite.us. 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 That's the place you go when you want to build a Squarespace website and you want some help doing it. That's what they do. They're experts in the Squarespace website building. And you can go there to get free resources, get some stuff for free. You don't have to do nothing but just go to the website, grab it, take it, use it, get out of there, boom. And then they got some stuff that you can pay for, and they can help you build it, or they can build you one completely. You just go to their website, check it out, see what all they have to offer, and definitely they can help you if you need a hand in building a Squarespace website. Go to simplewebsite.us, simplewebsite.us. Boom, that's taken care of. All right, let's talk about the episode. Let's hurry up and get into it. The guest today is a comedian from here in the Twin Cities area, or he's in the Twin Cities area now. And his name is Daryl Horner. Daryl Horner. Probably not a household name, the name that if you're not in the general area here, you probably don't know right away. But I tell you what, he's a very, very funny guy. Very smart guy, very funny guy. And like I said, when he gets talking, it's you just kind of have to sit back and let him talk. And that's, of course, why the episode this mic is hot. Why the episode was as long as it was. But that's fine though. There was so much good content in there. I decided just to let it keep going, and like whatever it is. If you don't want to listen to the whole thing, that's fine. If you do listen to the whole thing, that's cool too. I don't know. I like long podcasts. Some people don't. But again, this one's just the interview section's almost 3 hours long. But whatever. I don't know. Maybe you need to do something. You need to waste time for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Here you go. Here's a podcast exactly for that. Or just maybe you want to consume it in multiple sessions or whatever. I think it's worth it. I think he has a lot of funny stories and a lot of funny just life philosophies and funny things about him. Just listening to him, kind of tell his story about his rise to comedy, which is what this podcast is basically about. Is from basically we just start when he's a kid. He starts telling him about his life and what led him to comedy and why he ended up here in the Twin Cities. That's what it's about. But it's just an entertaining story along the way and a bunch of little funny stories within the big story that I think you'll enjoy. So I don't know. Yeah. And like I said, just a funny guy. Very rarely can I say this, but he is one of the comedians that, when I first started doing comedy, I would go to his open mics and I learned a lot, working around him and in doing his open mic shows. And, but he's a comedian who I can honestly say, and I was thinking about it before I hit record, I don't think I've ever seen him not be funny, right? Like every time I've seen him perform, I've performed in shows with him and gone to open mics with him and gone to, countless shows with him, big shows, small shows, bar shows, club shows, whatever. But I've never seen him not do at least okay, at least do good and not be funny. All right. That's a rare thing. Like I have a list of comedians who I have never seen be funny ever. Right. But Daryl Horner, I've never seen him not be funny not one time. He's always been funny. So if you ever get an opportunity to go see him perform, you should do that. Let me promote him real fast. He's kind of in a transition as far as his social media stuff. So he doesn't have an active website available right now, but you can find him on Facebook. And he said, yeah, whatever. They can come add me on there. I'll make them a friend. They can poke me. They can do whatever they want to do. So if you, want to contact Daryl, get to know him a little bit more intimately through the Facebook thing, just search for Daryl Horner on Facebook. And his first name is Daryl, Daryl Horner, Horner. And so that's a good way to contact him there, at least till he gets a formal website back up and going. But also, if you're here in the Twin Cities area, let's see, I'm releasing this is going to be on Thursday. Let's see, I'm recording this thing. It's basically going to be the 13th is when this episode's going to go live. That'll be September 13th. If you're in the Twin Cities area on September 14th and 15th, that's the Friday and Saturday following the release of this podcast, he will be headlining a show in Arden Hills, Minnesota at Bob's Comedy Bunker. So you can just go, you can listen to the podcast, get to know him. It's like, yeah, that's an interesting guy. I'd love to see him do stand-up. Boom, right there the next day, 2 comedy options to see him perform live right here in the Twin Cities area. Heck, you don't even have to be here in the Twin Cities area. I mean, you could just fly in. I'm sure you can get a flight. I mean, if we release it on Thursday, you listen to the episode, you get a flight that night, boom, the next day, or you can at least make the Saturday show. I mean, that's 2 days travel, whatever. I hope that happens. That'd be cool. But go to, Bob's Comedy Bunker, Arden Hills, Minnesota, if you want to see him perform live after that. But if not, he performs a lot of places. What else? Is that it? Yeah, let me hurry up and be done so we can get going with the interview. This is record time, under 10 minutes. Okay. I don't know what we should call this one. This is my conversations with Daryl Horner. You know what? Here's what it is. Daryl Horner, if I was to create a descriptor of who he is, Daryl Horner is kind of like the folk hero of the Twin Cities comedy scene. That's what he is, right? He's like, yeah. So maybe that's going to be the name of the episode. How about my conversation with Twin Cities comedy folk hero comedian Daryl Horner. That's a mouthful. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here, we're going to do that episode right now. Boom. Here we go. Right now. All right. So why don't you just start by telling me a little bit about where you came from and okay, what your childhood was like.
So hi, my name's Daryl. White power. I'm kidding. Sorry. I just thought I would. I thought I would be able to draw attention so you could add that tag later.
Don't worry. In editing, we're really going to make you sound bad.
Sure.
So
just loop it in. Yeah, man. Daryl Horner. Just like Little Jack. Middle name is Wayne. Grew up in a predominantly African-American community in Daleville, Alabama. I do a joke about it, but I grew up in a neighborhood. Counting me, there were 6 Daryls. And I was the only white one. And I think that affected everything. But as a kid, spent developmental years in Mannheim, Germany. Is where I lived. We had just lost a war, and I was an army brat. Dad did. To this day, I don't believe any story he tells me anymore on what he did. We've started to figure out he was probably some sort of undercover weird crap, but he was always like, I'm a chef, but then he would be in the Philippines for 2 months.
Weird.
Yeah, but we're not going to cover that because I went to live through.
I'm a special forces cook.
Yeah, that really is what he was called, a protocol chef. It was he was a special forces chef. Yeah, okay. I feed those guys, not murder. But yeah, came to the States as a kid, lived in Alabama, went and got a little bit of higher education in San Marcos, Texas, and then found my way to Minneapolis because that's a normal thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so you're in Germany. You don't really remember much about Germany, right?
I remember so much about Germany.
What do you?
I remember the neighbors, and we're language free, I assume, on here. I mean, remember the neighbors fucking 24 hours a day.
Is that all Germans? Is that a German thing?
Black guy and his wife. It was a black guy and his redheaded white woman. He was in the army, and because we lived in old barracks and old walk-ups and stuff. But I remember Germany being. I remember being 4 or 5 years old, and my oldest sister is 13 years older than me, and I can remember her paying me to not call her mommy because I would shut down her dates because my other sister's like 11 years older than me. She's like, my sister goes by Frankie, but her name's Darlene. My other sister Deborah would be like, when Darlene's date gets here, it'd be really funny if you just kept calling her mommy. And dude, like that's how evil. So you see where the comedy comes from. Just my whole family.
Oh, that was back
horrible.
in the day when women,
like
some women didn't have kids. So
yeah, dude, I was like, yes. I was like 4 years old and she was like 18. So it's people would be like, yeah, that's your kid. She's like, that's my little brother. I'm like, mommy, why are you saying that? I remember her taking me to a Warren Zevon concert when I was like 4 years old.
Is that a German thing?
Warren Zevon? No. Excitable Boy, Werewolves of London?
No.
Kid Rock stole some of his music. That's the song.
Wow.
Werewolves of London. You know, like Warren Zevon had a stage setup where he did half of his show inside of a giant rib cage with meat draping on it. And she took me to that at 4 years old. Because I desperately wanted to see Warren Zevon.
Okay, I gotta look that up later.
I've been having nightmares about it ever since. I remember going trick or treating in Mannheim, Germany, and then I remember seeing a guy get shot a whole bunch of times by German Polizei. Just a German citizen was like in a fist fight with some military dudes, and then he got bounced out of a bar, and then German police pulled up, and I've always said, I remember my parents didn't. They're like, you didn't see that. They don't really have guns in Germany. I'm like, I remember 2 cops that did, because they Swiss cheesed a dude.
Really? They do it over there too, huh?
Well, right. You know, they don't do it now, and I feel like back then they were doing it to continue to impress us.
Right. This
like,
is how you do it, guys.
Truly, like, hey, look, like, no, we hate our guy too. We shot the shit out of him. We ended up in Fort Lee, Virginia for a few months, transitioning back in the States. And then, Fort Rucker, Alabama it was for years the combat helicopter training location for just basically all the allies on Earth. Like the Cobra was born there, the Apache was born there, all sorts of shit. And it makes sense why it was there then, because Fort Rucker in Daleville, Alabama is fucking Vietnam, weather-wise. So that's why they would test all that equipment. You'll notice now if you keep up with it at all, not a lot of that goes on at Rucker, and all the combat training bases are in like the Southwest. You can tell who we're going to go to war with.
Right? Yeah, by where we're
training people.
All right.
You can absolutely tell where we're going to war by training people. Yeah, but that's besides being a comic. That's my military special.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it's it's been. I've been in Minnesota since the the summer of 1998. I remember this. Jordan was in the playoffs, but I don't feel like it had been a retirement. Then he was back from baseball, maybe.
Right.
But I remember the day before I moved to Minnesota, tornadoes tore up Richfield and Bloomington.
Okay.
And I moved to Minnesota. I didn't know they had tornadoes up here. I didn't know shit about.
I didn't know they had tornadoes up here until I was in one too. So
yeah, I remember the one you were in North Minneapolis. Like you made a video. You were like, I'm the white guy, and they were like, yeah.
So it's weird when a tornado hits North Minneapolis, it actually fixes everything. So
that was stupid. It's still good.
Yeah.
I mean, but I can remember watching half of a trailer park that I lived in just go up. It looked like popcorn.
Yeah.
And you could feel your body start, like you didn't know what was happening. It was because of the air pressure. It felt
changed.
like you were getting all the air sucked out of your body. And
you watch those movies like Twister, and like if you've never been in one, you're like, the special effects, they look kind of fake. No, that shit really looks like that.
Dude, it's
that
crazy.
Was very realistic.
I can remember it was like, and this is a large trailer. This trailer park had it was a tiny town. There was probably 200 or 300 trailers in there. Over a few streets broke down, and I remember being on one side of the trailer park and just watching as it truly looked like we were watching Jiffy Pop, but because all the trailers were white, they're military trailers, and just pop,
lifting them up,
exploding, dude. Yeah, it was crazy. Well, you'd see them pull these trailers up and shred them, and then you'd see them shred something else. Then you'd see it pick up like a backyard swimming pool and just set it 20 feet down the road without tearing it up. Tornadoes are freaks, man.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
That's my second natural disaster I'm second most scared of.
Is it? What's the first one?
Earthquakes.
Really?
Because you don't know. They're not predictable. they got it down to now. Like,
well, I
they
mean,
give you a 30-second
the people that you've dated as well. They're not predictable, and they could knock your house down too.
That's
Fire
true.
for me, man.
But an earthquake's not going to fuck me though.
I have nightmares. That's true. And you feel safer standing in a doorway. Just getting ready to leave.
But earthquakes, they've got it down to like they can warn you like about 30 seconds. They know when an earthquake's going to hit. 30 seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else, you got warnings. Everything else.
Fire. When fire gets near you, it can be instantly too late all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like it can be. I have nightmares about that type of shit. Just because when I was a kid, like the bottom left of my left foot, like I was screwing around. I was melting Star Wars men, actually, Star Wars action figure, and because I decided in my non-canonical spinoff that Han Solo suffered a very damaging burn injury. And he dripped on my foot.
Then he kind of looked like Hammerhead when he got done with it.
Dude, well, he melted, his plastic melted into my foot. And I can still remember that pain. I'm like, you can kill me any way you want. Just do not make it fire. I mean, it was crazy.
I speaking of both fires and mobile homes, I set my mobile home on fire when I was a kid.
Well, of course you did. That makes it. Did you really? Where was that?
This is when I lived in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, so no one even noticed.
Right. We were getting fireworks. And they had remember those things you lit and they spun on the ground? They're called jumping jacks.
Yeah. I remember those.
I discovered that if you lit one of those and threw it right before the,
I like that you're approaching this like it was a scientific.
It was. I was
research
a scientific kid.
Okay.
Got all my smarts done when I was a kid, though.
Right on. Me too.
So you throw it, and instead of spinning, it becomes like a rocket, and it shoots through the air.
Oh, so you were doing what all humans do and weaponizing something.
Of course, right.
Okay, good.
I was a Republican as a kid.
I used to weaponize shit.
Right. So we were doing that, and it was great fun until it threw, and it hit a tree, and it bounced back in direction we were at, and which is in front of the trailer, and in front of the trailer was a evergreen bush, and it had like a bunch of dry needles underneath it.
Oh.
And it landed there and started a fire.
Sure.
And it's raging fire, and it melted the whole side of the trailer, aluminum siding. It all melted, and
so until the statute of limitations runs out, this is your version of the story.
No, this is how it went. I just lucked out that the whole place didn't burn down. Like I was an idiot. I mean, I'm still an idiot, but I was like a dumb kid idiot there, so which was worse. And like I ran inside, and like we had these like, you buy those like 5-gallon containers of drinkable water. It's got the little spigot on it.
Yeah.
Like I grabbed that. And like turn the spigot on and thinking I'm going to put out this fire in this bush that's becoming this raging inferno. Yeah. Instead of running to get help. And thank goodness a neighbor who has a brain, he had jumped over the little fence and had the hose and was spraying it down, and the fire truck came and put it out. But it just melted the whole side.
Isn't that funny? Like I bet you still have like a continued, even telling the story and reliving it, you still have that kid of like, oh, that thing that you just did something that you cannot conceal or hide.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
how am I going to get away with this one?
I cannot possibly get away with this. Right. Like, does anybody have a can of spray paint? How do I fix this? Fuck it. Yeah, I have a few times I can remember doing
park some bikes in front of this melted building.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That was weird. I never got beat for that. Was one thing that I never got beat for. That was weird. That was one of those ones my dad was just like, oh, fuck.
I had a situation where I ran away from home for like the third time, and they found me in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Like I was trying to get the fuck away.
Right.
But you're talking about a pre-internet generation where I begged the police like just put me in jail, please. And they're like, ha, we're gonna drop you back off at your abusers, whatever, and they did. Well, they had me at this little detention center in Dothan, Alabama, which is like 20 minutes away from Rucker. And I remember my dad. I feel like my dad was probably this really cool dude that my mom broke before I met him. You know what I mean? Like, right. Truly. And if anybody thinks I'm being mean to my mom, you didn't meet her. Shut the fuck up. She's dead. You're horrible people for even rooting for her. Horrible. My mother was not stable. There are no comics that are like, no, love both my parents. No, fuck that. There's not. But I remember being in the backseat of my dad's car, and we were not a family that communicated, whatever. We were like 4 results of fucking in my family. You know what I mean? It wasn't like when somebody says they plan a child, I'm like, you mean you didn't get an abortion? Like, they're like, no, we planned it. I'm like, I still don't fucking understand what you're saying to me. You planned it. Like, we are 4 results of not pulling out. Like, that's what the fuck the kids are in our family. But so there wasn't that communication, loving parent thing. It was like, do your shit, shut up, and maybe we'll only beach twice this week, whatever.
Right.
There weren't candid conversations, but I can remember it being the breaking point in my life. I was like 15, 16, and truly was like, man, fuck it. Like, I could beg for mercy, and the same shit's gonna happen. So I'm not begging for mercy anymore. I was in the backseat. My dad's driving me home. My mother's at home, and my dad it's been quiet in the car, and we're close to the house. And my dad goes, "So, what do you think I'd never heard what do you think your punishment should be for something ever. I didn't know there was a menu.
Right.
Like, but the very first time my dad was like, "Well, what do you think your punishment should be?" And I just paused for a second. I went, man, I'm sure Mom has something planned. And he almost crashed the car from laughing. Because that, like, it sounded like we were discussing dinner.
Right.
And I'm sure she's got, don't ask me, man. Like, you're just going to ruin her day. She had something planned. She wanted to kill me or lock me in a cage. And he's going to be like, no, Daryl had an idea. But he almost crashed the car laughing. And he was so scared of her. He was like, I'm going to go to bat for you, but you could never tell your mom that just happened. Like, and I was like, oh, I can blackmail him too. Like, that's how that family was. I just smoked weed a minute ago, so I don't remember why we were talking about it. But,
that's good.
Oh, because you burned the trailer down.
Yeah.
I, in the 3rd grade, was so afraid of a phone call my teacher was going to give because there was no internet, and you had a phone on the wall. If you were super rich, maybe a second phone was the same number, just your mom would pick up while you're jerking off to your girlfriend, like, who's on here? And ruin that. But I can remember coming home.
Oh, you had a girlfriend and your kid? Look at
you. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Bragging.
I'm one of the few comics and video gamers who has seen vagina up close. Truly. But I remember unscrewing all the plastic from a telephone, going in there and cutting the wires and then retaping them but disconnect together.
Idea.
Yeah. But like 4 or 5 days later, my mom's finally like, why has no one called the house in the last week? And it truly was one of those things where I guess I could have, when the people came in to fix everything, like, you could have died cutting this wire next to this or whatever. And I just remember thinking, like,
that's a good idea, though, man.
Yeah, no, I cut the wires on the phone. It was
my
go-to in 3rd grade.
In the era that I was in school, that they was send home things in the mail.
Yeah. Oh, I used to stalk the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my worst beatings, like literally one of the worst beatings I ever got, was because of a teacher's typo.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Okay,
I don't doubt that.
At school, we were having these. Take a staple, and you put a single staple, and you put it between your fingers, and it makes like a spring, and you and it shoots across the room.
Yeah. Once again, weaponizing fucking objects. Yeah.
Well, we were doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got in trouble for that. Right? But when he wrote up the note, the teacher wrote up the note. He didn't write throwing staples. He stapler.
Oh.
So
yeah, I'd have beat your ass too. Yeah,
my dad thought I threw a stapler at another kid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm like, no. It says fucking stapler right there.
Yeah.
No. I threw a little staple. We were having fun. It wasn't. No. You threw a stapler. Teacher's not gonna fucking lie.
Beating.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It was the one. He made me drop my pants in the fucking garage.
Oh, I
had to get like a 2-point stance on the motorcycle. He had the leather belt. And
sounds like to me your dad was just horny.
Well, one of the things
could have been just horny that day.
Typos.
You're making me remember a thing, and it's so funny because I will once this goes up, I'll be putting it on my sites, and I have hundreds of people from my hometown that, like, if you look at my page, it's a weird Facebook page because it's half like very liberal, like some over the top liberal, very fucking crunchy granola people in comics. And then half of people that use the N-word like past the salt.
Right.
Because that's just where I grew up. And to see that mix of it's funny. And a lot of the people where I grew up will be listening to this like, you better not be saying my goddamn name because when I put my finger in his butt, it was an accident. Like that type of shit. But you know what I mean? Like, and that's, by the way, if you just heard me I was not doing an impression of anyone else. My natural vernacular being from the South is just be relaxed and talk like this. But then I realized that if you don't learn to speak like an adult human being, no one will give you a job.
No.
But like Clinton was the last dude to be like, I just don't give a fuck. And they made him president anyway. But dude, I took a machete to school to kill a homeboy once. Nice. I took a fucking machete and a baseball bat the same day.
This is pre-Columbine, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, it was like, yeah, but barely. It was like 1988, and this kid, everybody's listening. This kid's name is Mike Cook, and like everybody's deathly afraid of him. And like he just walked up to me one day in the lunchroom, was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking stab you after school," and like showed me a knife, and I was like, "Well, that sucks. I don't want that.
No reason.
Like some girl liked me, and he liked her, but he was like,
oh, so he was justified.
He was unclean white trash, you know. I come from a town where if we made $20,000 a year, we were rich,
right?
Like, truly, like fucking. If you lived in a trailer park where the road was paved, they're like, oh, you uppity bitch. Like, legitimately, all the trailers are dirt roads. Like, but he's like, I'm going to stab you. And I was like, well, that's pretty scary. I don't want that to happen. And I remember going, and you're damn right I'll say this dude's name. The assistant principal at school at that time was a guy named Mike Lindsay. I don't want to say he's racist because I don't want to disparage anybody, but I will say that he flew 2 Confederate flags inside of his principal's office and was in a Southern, like a Skinner tribute band, but everyone dressed like Confederate soldiers. So you fucking do the math on it. But I went in his office like, hey, this dude Mike Cook is going to stab me after school. And his approach to it was like, well, that's after school. Like, it's not my fucking problem. Yeah. I'm like, well,
wow.
And I was a rat. I wasn't like trying to be a rat, but I'm like, dude's got a knife, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't feel like getting stabbed. And then nothing became of it. And the next day, the kid like walked up and smacked me in the face. Like, I mean, you and I've known each other for years. I do not fear a fight, nor do I suck at it. This was not the truth then. Fucking, I was like this, I was like, I was probably 5'9", 5'10". I'm a much larger person now, but this dude scared me. I was scared to death.
Right.
Especially scared to death of the repercussions of it happened at home, like if some shit went down. But I found 3 days in a row. No one's listening. I'm definitely not at home telling my parents about it, because if I say there's a guy at school that wants to stab me, my parents, I bet I know your parents first, but what did you do to him?
Right.
That would have been their shit, and I don't want to deal with that. So I brought a baseball bat to school and a machete, and I didn't say it was for him, but I did carve his name into the baseball bat. And it was the only time in my life I can really remember, like in school, because adults were always right no matter what. Mm-hmm. We were wrong. I remember my dad being like, hold up, wait, because they called my dad, were like, we're going to call cops on him, blah, blah, blah. And then I finally laid out what had been going on. Like, all right, well, it's like 3 days ago, dude said he was going to stab me, showed me a knife. I told the principal. And my dad's like, wait, what? And he looked at the principal and he's like, the principal just should have lied. He's like, well, yeah, I didn't believe him. My dad's like, hold up. You just called me out of work and called me in here because you're going to, like, fucking eject my kid and call the cops on him. When for 3 days he's been telling you someone here, and like the guy's name, I've already said it. His family was legendarily like, oh, which one of them murdered someone this week? This kid, like truly, like just that family. Like every town has that family where you're like, yeah, don't fuck with them, man. Don't do that shit.
I think that was my family.
Yeah, well, so ours was just weird. I kind of find like you're so insular when you're a kid, like you believe what everyone in your own house tells you. That people look at you a certain way, but I don't know how people looked at our family. Like I don't know, but like in our house, your reputation, like you don't like if I murdered someone, but it didn't make my mom look bad, it was okay. You know what I mean? Like that was fine. But then my dad's like, hold up, so you're gonna kick my kid out of school, and he's like, you're lucky he didn't take this machete out and chop your head. Like the end of the day happened. I just remember walking back to class and like no one ever saying anything about it again, except for the fact that as I was walking to class and my dad's walking out the front door of school with my machete and baseball bat, Mike Cook was walking down the hallway bawling, just crying, and it's like the last time anybody saw him in school. So maybe I got him killed or kicked out or whatever. But yeah, I took a baseball bat and a machete to school because of gun control. No, everyone had a gun in the late 80s. It was Alabama in the late 80s. You got a gun with a combo platter at Long John Silver's.
Pretty much. That's how it works.
For sure.
So your dad was cool? That
was one of those things, but still in the house where growing up, I thought there was 4 kids and 2 enemies. Like I get along with my siblings and all that, but people always like, why don't you hang out with your siblings more? I'm like, you can make a best friend in prison. You can have a cellmate that becomes your confidant in prison. But if you do an 18-year sentence and get out, you ain't in contact with your fucking prison buddy. Like, what are you going to call him and be like, hey, remember when the warden beat us with poles? Like, that's the type of shit we grew up in. Like, so they're great. You know what I mean? None of my siblings raped or murdered me, so good for them. Like, that type of shit. But I later in life realized that it wasn't 4 kids against 2. It was 5 against. Like, my mother just, like, my dad loved her literally to a fault. You want to talk about somebody that's a dope, but, like, deeply, passionately loved her. To the point that, well, first of all, it's the 70s and 80s, and all that shit's going undiagnosed. Right. So you're like there's no way to know that
you're talking about your mom.
Pathologically mentally ill, have Munchausen's by proxy.
Okay, so tell me what that is.
I'll make it really easy for anyone. Munchausen's by proxy, and I do a small joke about it because I hate it when somebody does material and they don't acknowledge that it's fucking material.
Right.
But I'm going to. It's a small piece of material, but it's 100% kind of like. It explains Munchausen's by proxy. I didn't know cornflakes aren't supposed to taste like pine sol till I went to college.
What?
Yeah. It's where a mother will poison and attempt to kill and damage and do deplorable things to their children to draw attention to themselves.
What? Holy shit.
Yeah. And they'll create, which I'm sure I picked up the ability to create great jokes and stuff because of it. But they'll, like Baron von Munchausen was this man who would use hyperbole to a great degree, but insist all things he said were real. Like almost like a Gulliver's Travels, but it's a documentary. Like, you know, like, I've been beat, I lost my soldiers, this and that. And then so they called it Munchausen's by proxy. Great and horrible and just horrendous things are happening to people around the person. So it's a Munchausen's by proxy. They're creating the issues. People die of it a lot of like SIDS deaths
Or actually that.
are fucking postpartum depression, which is like a real fucking thing, and it should just be not that, and then goes into. But man, she was adopted 3 or 4 different times to families in the 1940s. Every time they found out she was racially mixed, they dump her on another family. The last family that adopted her literally treated her like a slave. My mother's name is Shirley Ann from birth. The last family she was with had a child and fucking named it Shirley Ann, dude. That's how irrelevant like her family made her. I didn't know all this shit till I was an adult. Doesn't take scar, but yeah, how can you function as a normal human being when you're raised in something like that? You know what I mean? Like,
So is it like a result from mistreatment, or is
Has
it like
to
a
be.
chemical thing in her head
it
that was something
absolute-
wrong?
well,
that
it's,
just
you know
got
what it is? Like it is a result of survival. Here's the difference between like you and I and someone like her. She was a woman. Shut up. Don't talk. You're a fucking woman. We don't need to hear your problems. Here, swallow these pills. Take these drugs, and it starts to fry your brain out. Well, my mother died of. People can call it what they want, but it was Parkinson's as a result of over prescribing of, you know, fucking 30 years of Meloril and lithium and just, dude, she had now by law that can only be like 5 or 6 times in your life you can get electroshock treatment, and it's like minor now. She had like 27 treatments at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. Like would go down and like, what the crazy shit is like she finally, and this is as I was a teenager, and finally my dad was like, okay, you're going to end up killing somebody, or someone's going to kill you, or you're going to overdose or whatever. He's like, I just can't take, we have to do something. And they tried to put her in the hospital. They killed him, but he's like, put her in the hospital. They would do the electroshock treatment, and then she would come home. Dude, for like a day or two, it's a different human being. Like, and I mean in a fantastic way. It would be like just your mother showed up. I know she'd smile and be kind. Like literally, there was never any smiling or kindness out of her. She
Did it
was
feel
she
real?
was the enemy.
Or did it feel like an act?
Real as fuck. You don't. Somebody doesn't shock your brains out and then you can act. Like her whole life was an act. It's almost like she got shocked into, and then she, like when I wake up every day, I still need 5 or 10 minutes to remind. I'm uploading. I need to remind myself I'm not in that house. I'm not in fucking Kuwait. I'm not like, so I wake up hyper defensive and need a few minutes, and then once I'm like, all right, you're in your 40s. No one's gonna fuck with you. You're good. Like, but I'm sure she woke up every day as that highly abused slave child or whatever.
Right.
When she got that electroshock treatment, I would see her like light in her eyes, and she would smile, and like, but she was so like, her brain was so riddled with drugs and shit that it would only last a little while, and then it would kind of fade back out again, and they'd light her up again.
So what are some more examples, like when she was really at her worst?
Okay. If my dad ever went out of town, she just went bonkers, like with drugs and alcohol and stuff. But I can remember, I don't, you know, clearly this isn't tape, but I'm smiling telling the story because I'm like, God, no wonder I'm a fucking comic. This is great material. But I remember we called it her perch in our house that had in the kitchen. There was just a bar you could sit at with like 3 chairs would be here. Her chair's like over on the end. If anybody, it would look like a peninsula, and you know, just it wasn't an island, but came out from the wall, but it rounded out. And
right.
She would sit on the end of it with her Salem Ultralight 100s, a black velvet and tab, because that just might be the grossest fucking thing ever. But
right, it's a horrible combination.
But on the microwave behind us, and we're talking about the 80s. So I'm sorry, on the $614 microwave, because that's what that fucking microwave was called. Don't touch it. That's our $614 microwave. That microwave, I couldn't tell you what the fucking company was.
That's the brand.
It was a $614 microwave, literally with a twist knob on it. Like now you can buy it for $29 at fucking Walmart. Sitting behind her on her on her on top of microwaves, just all her fucking pharmaceuticals, Percocet, everything would just sit there behind her, and she'd just get looped out of her brain. Once in a while, she would sit with her chin on her palm with a cigarette in the two fingers. So she like this. So like she would just have to move her fingers a little to get her cigarette in her mouth. But she always would get a perm. So once in a while, I'd walk in the kitchen and be like, holy shit, I have to put her out. She's caught her fucking hair on fire. And she's slowly smoking a cigarette and her head. But she would just get crazy. And one night,
but she's not comprehending because she's
somewhere
else.
Fire. She's just in there just drinking.
Holy fuck.
She sound like this when she talked to you, just a sweet and gentle one. And Daryl, get in here. And she would do hilarious shit. She was my first drug dealer and didn't know it. She would do hilarious shit like, my brother's 7 years older than me. And was just like, I'm the ultimate survivor. I don't know how to function as an adult, but I'm a cockroach. Like, because they didn't teach us shit. We literally learned to survive by dodging their fucking ire. But my brother, like, he's 7 years older than me, and he was, drinking and doing drugs and stuff like that. Then she's like, I think your brother Alan's stealing my drugs, so you should count them for me. Count my pills. Not
okay.
Not while she looks.
Right.
Just count them. So I'm over there counting Percocets. 2 for you, 1 for me. 2 for you, 1 for me. And you're like, how many do I have? 38, because I just put 12 in my pocket.
Right.
And then she would go, thank you for being, because she's drunk. Thank you for being a good boy. Then she'd give me 3 Percocet. So now I got 15 fucking Percocet. I never once thought of selling them at school. I took them to survive. Like,
right.
I would eat that. But I remember one night specifically, my dad being on what was called
Let me ask
TDY.
you, when was the first time you took a prescription over-the-counter pill for recreational purposes? What age?
Knowingly, I can remember taking a pill and sort of as an adolescent realize not consciously conceptualizing this is going to make me high and feel good, but I can remember at 11 years old picking up what was called a Meloril, and I don't even know if they prescribe it anymore.
What is that?
Well, I mean, I think it's like something that mellows you out. Like, it literally sounds like a fucking Simpsons name for a drug. Right. It sounds like when South Park fucking called it Ritterall or whatever, and they did that shit on It's Always Sunny. They fucking take Ritterall,
right? Like, it
sounded like made up, but it's called Meloril. I remember knowing that, like, she took those pills, and I have no problem saying I'm an intelligent human being because I'm so fucking flawed in other areas. I have no fear of owning that. I'm a fucking smart human and always have been. And I remember thinking, but it's a smart child, so I'm like, I don't want to take the whole thing. I remember trying to break it in half. Couldn't break it in half. Now, if I have to go get a knife or something, she'd be like, why do you have a knife? I'm going to cut your drugs in half. Like, fucking, I can't do that. So I turned the water on in the bathroom. And I held the fucking Meloril under the sink thinking, I'll dissipate half of this fucking pill with water. What I did, well, and it's like, yeah, okay, that seems like something. Yeah, except that there was a very thick protective coating on it, and that's what I washed off. And I thought I was going to die with severe stomach.
So you didn't wash off anything but the slow release.
Yeah. And I thought I was going to fucking die. And I was probably like 11 then. I can remember going to my parents drank a lot of Bacardi, but it was the brown Bacardi.
Okay.
And me and my brother would go in the kitchen and pour fucking good 6-8 ounces out of that bottle of Bacardi and replace it with iced tea because it was the same fucking color. Right. I remember my parents would just bang out a fucking bottle and be like, why aren't we drunk? And then they drink another bottle. So we were like, my brother and I were functioning. He's 7 years older. He was like 17. I was probably 10 or 11. We were both like functioning alcoholics. Jesus. Just to deal with. Fuck, dude, I used to huff Scotchgard like I was eating a fucking piece of candy. Like, yeah, dude, they don't put the chemical in there anymore, I think, to get you fucked up.
What kind of high is that?
Dude, I'll describe it perfectly. That's it. I would put it on. I can remember laying in my bed as a kid. And it caused like in my hometown, like people were just huffing Scotchgard because it's Alabama and it's the 80s and kill yourself. Like truly, you're like, oh no, I died, big deal. Fucking, or I can't walk. Well, big deal. It's still Alabama. It sucked even when you could walk. Fucking, but I remember like this
I don't
girl.
remember any of this in Forrest Gump.
Well, there's no Greenbow, Alabama either. I assure you. But this girl lived across the street from me was huffing Scotchgard and then just could not walk for 2 years. Neurologically, her fucking spinal column shut down. She had to learn to walk again. So like I got like,
Jesus.
dude, I'm talking about it was a prolific usage issue to the point I guarantee you in a town of my senior class, my class had about 100 people in it. Each class had about 100 people. We're not talking Little House on the Prairie, but we're talking a military town of 5,000 then probably. So like a small suburb, but just with no city. But I knew 50 people that would just huff that shit constantly. And I was laying in my bed one night with it soaked into a rag. And I remember huffing and huffing. I remember pulling it off my face and hearing James Earl Jones, after I pulled the rag off my face, go, "You're a loser. Why are you... I didn't know the word huffing.
Right.
It's just like, why are you doing Scotchgard? Why are you doing Scotchgard? I remember, it would make your voice. You couldn't talk when you do it. You get dizzy. And I remember thinking and then saying out loud, "I'm sorry, Darth Vader." Like, I thought I was being judged. And I remember going to set the rag down. This I've been doing it for months. I go set the rag down, and I looked around the room, and I'm like, Darth Vader left. James Earl Jones left. And I go to pick up the rag again. James Earl Jones was like, "I said put it down." And it was the last time I ever did it. Because like the night before, on the ceiling fan in my bedroom, Eddie from all the Iron Maiden album covers was standing on it. He was about 8 inches tall, and he flashed me. And I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, we would skip school and saturate, how am I not dead? We'd saturate rags in Scotchgard protector for fabric and get fucking annihilated.
Holy shit.
There was no future in our town. If you were a girl and you were attractive, you tricked the pilot into knocking you up. If you were a guy and you were attractive, you tricked the pilot. No. If you were a guy, you either went into the military or you worked at a place called Tri-Glass, which is in our town, which made camper tops for pickup trucks. And they're fucking... they're made of all the type of shit is made of fiberglass stuff that gets in those motherfuckers' lungs.
Oh jeez.
And like that was the big paying job in my hometown. It paid $8 an hour. That was the big paying industry job. But most people had to leave the company by the time they're 30 because they had fucking emphysema and shit. Like, so I joined the military, got the fuck out pretty quick. But I don't even know what we're talking about, but I know that people I grew up with are listening like, "It wasn't that bad." Yeah, fuck it was.
Yeah.
Yes, fuck it was. It was
it's never that bad till you get out and you have something to compare it to. That's how it was.
That is, you know what? You know the people that would say it wasn't that bad, they're still there.
They're still there. That's how when I grew up in
don't even
Southern
judge
Missouri.
them for that. I'm just saying they have no comparison. Yeah, you're from like a southern state.
Yeah, and I kind of like there's something about this place that I need to get the fuck out of here.
Dude, it really
But
is.
I didn't realize how bad it was until I got up here and I'm like,
Same here.
holy shit, I was with a bunch of fucking stupid people.
Dude, I can remember being looked at as kind of like the stupid hippie liberal shit, and I guarantee you I dropped the N-word a couple times a week. It was common. And I hate it when fucking people won't own that shit. I said never out of a purpose of racism or whatever. I would just say horrible and hateful and stupid shit and treat people in certain ways that I'm a fucking child. Like I'm a teenager maybe, but literally based only on literally everything I've ever fucking seen in my entire life.
Right.
There was no internet, I reiterate. Like now, if you like my youngest son, he's in New York half the time, he's in Dothan, Alabama half the time, but he has the internet and shit. So he's like he's a thorn in the side of all things hate, which is hilarious, but I didn't have that shit. Used to call Montgomery, Alabama Monkey Town, and I did not know I was being racist. Can you fucking imagine?
Right.
I thought it was because like and I'm not
There used
kidding.
to be a species of monkeys running wild.
Dude,
here.
I thought it's because they had a fucking zoo. It was the closest zoo. It was 90 miles away. Montgomery had a zoo, and I swear on my fucking life that I was like, well, that's why they call it Monkey Town. And then my buddy Jay, who was this dude was like midnight black. He was the hurricane blew the lights out black. He's a buddy of mine, and I remember like, hey man, let's go to Monkey Town this weekend and hang out. I remember him just staring at me like his child took a shit on another child or something. It was like, what are you talking about, man? And then he goes, the fuck you just call Montgomery? I was like, Monkey Town. He's like, do I look like a monkey to you? I'm like, no, man, the zoo. He's like, that's not why people say it. And I remember that being the day that I'm not even kidding, and it sounds funny. I remember that being the day I stopped trusting Whitey.
Right.
Like, truly. I was like, man, these people got me saying fucked up shit.
It's a different place, man. It really is. You go down there and you
truly. There's no, but you know, and I love it here. I love Minnesota, but I'm so tired of people calling it Minnesota nice when it's just passive aggressive whispering.
Yeah.
The one thing you will say, and it's funny, is Ollie Sultan, a common friend that we have, said he just went through the South doing comedy and was like, say what you will about the South, but they're not fake. It was like people that are nice to you, they're nice to you they just want to be nice to you.
Right.
And if they're racist or whatever, they're not fucking, they're not fake nice to you.
Right.
Like, they're like, you can't check into my hotel or have your gay wedding in my town mean. Like, they don't give a fuck. They don't hide it because there's no repercussions.
I've talked about it with other people on this podcast and on the radio. It's like you go up north, it's not that there's no racism up here.
It's just really whispered.
It's undercover. And to a degree, it's
far more institutionalized here.
Yeah. And I also like it because it sneaks up on you up here. You don't really see it.
Me too.
There,
you
kind of know it. You know, you don't. It's not a surprise.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's always. You know what's funny is when I went back, two things is very jarring. You know, it's the Gulf South. It is if America had an armpit, just literally the weather and just the whole purpose of existing. It is the armpit. Like if you looked at the state of Alabama, like even the state has a mullet. The state of Alabama has a fucking mullet when you look at it. There can't be more. And Mississippi's just has its head to its back and has a fucking mullet. Like they're just literally in their geography, they're telling you who they are.
Right.
And like I grew up on the Chin, just off the beach of it down there, but it's just all hot and gross and filled with hate. And when you're away from it for a while, it can be fucking jarring again, because you realize you'll hear stuff and you're like, oh, gross. Like you get that feeling of like you really want to yell, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But you realize that you're the minority.
You're the one
in
out
the
of
room.
place. Yeah.
You're the one that does not belong. Yeah.
Right.
You expect, like, if you say some shit like that, somebody's going to go all Donald Sutherland at the end of fucking Invasion of Body Snatchers, where he's just like, oh, like I'm pointing at you. But, like, it's still that way. It's the two things is how hateful it is and how fucking just hot and gross it is. You forget that. Like, when it gets hot here, we're like, it's hot. Like, no, it's drop dead fucking hot down there. It's 100% humidity. It's insane. But the hate shit, I start to hear it. And I'm like, oh, that's so shocking. And then I realize, like, I literally heard that every day of my life, and it didn't feel shocking then because it was just normal. And I wish people would own up to this shit because I'm not. Everybody knows I'm not that person now. But I can remember having what I thought were rational conversations with friends when I was like 15, 16, being like, you know, great, that guy's a great athlete, but I mean, he's black. He'll never be a quarterback. They don't have the mentality to do that. And that would be a fucking normal conversation.
Right.
I can remember thinking back on that type of shit and being like, I wish I'd go back and I'm glad I'm not that person, but I'm like, holy fucking horrible.
Right.
Like every time somebody goes, racism's over, I'm like, bitch, it's so fucking not over that you swim in it every day.
Right.
And you don't even know it. The shit that would the secretary at our school, and when I tell people this in Minnesota, the response, you'll probably give me the same response. This is not 1940 when this is happening. I was a teenager. This is the very late 80s. If a black guy even talks to a white girl in 1989, 16 Candles had been out for 4 fucking years. Like, we're into Jedi. Jedi was 3 years earlier. This is modern America. If a black guy talked to a white girl, the fucking secretary at our school would call the white girl's parents to warn them that their daughter might be fucking a black dude. Can you fucking imagine how insane that is? Now, if it was a white guy fucking a black girl, they would do the same thing. They would call their house, your son's, he's dipping into the darkness. Yeah, it's like, I can remember being a kid and being like, and there's a neighbor that lived behind us, and they were military. Because we're all military. It's black, white, brown, whatever. It didn't matter. All of our parents wore green. All of our parents had the same hair. It wasn't racism. We hated officers' kids. We beat the fuck out of them. Like, racism was pure. It was financial. That's all it was. Like, you didn't see the... So, like, there was... I remember this... I was dating this black girl that lived, like, this neighborhood behind me, and was just floored that everyone was so freaking just, like, up in arms on both ends. Like, racist people like, oh, you in loving fucking whatever. And then, like, all the people that want to be cool, like, it's so cool that, like, I was doing something for society by, I'm like, I'm just fucking her. Like, she's hot. Like, I didn't know.
My big thing, because that's, in my early dating years and first sex years, that's all I dated was black chicks. That's what I was around.
I've been more comfortable in it. Look, we're tribal as a fucking species. We're tribal. It's not something I'm, inventing. Hurricane Carter famously said he didn't believe in racism. And that guy's probably treated worse by white people than maybe, he's definitely a top tier example of just being black fucking your life up.
Right.
And he said he didn't believe in racism. He just believed that there's a lot of tribes, and that America's tribe tends to be culturally mixed. And for a while, now we're definitely fucking veering away from it. But as a kid, my tribe was just, it was Amerasians, Asians, African Americans, Cambodians, Lao, Hondurans, like, because we were all army rats and it was us against them. So I'm far more comfortable around people of color. It's not because I'm cool or whatever. It's because my experience being around a lot of white people at the same time has never fucking ended well.
Right.
Like, it ends in a cross burning. Like, it ends in somebody fucking shooting at somebody else out of the back of a pickup truck. I watched a dude when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, because I'm literally in my hometown. You just went to the same fucking school from 1st to 12th grade. I watched a dude stab another dude with a flag before school started one day. And the dude that did the stabbing was back at school the next day because he was white and the dude he stabbed was black.
Right.
Like, I watched a guy get murdered with a cinder block when I was a fucking teenager at a party. And the dude that murdered him did a few months in jail and got out. You know why he murdered him? Because he was blacking at the party.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's like, but it was a fight. It was an accidental murder. No, you just picked up a brick and hit that dude.
See, the racism I experienced, I think what it was, at least in the part of South where I was at, I think it was like they'd kind of given up on the, we're going to get rid of all the blacks. We're going to
this is good.
So now let's just
like
fight
the 13th Amendment's going to stick.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they were kind of at the point now it's just kind of fight to keep us separate. Now let's just fight that fight. Yeah. Because the degrees of racism I have, I felt was just how dare you mix.
Yes. We were all
and that
told
was
the
like
same
my
thing.
own family. Like, I got called a nigger lover by family members.
Yeah, same here.
That hurts a little.
I was called a devil by an aunt. Said I was a devil because of that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, here's the funny thing is, I'm sure you heard this from the people who I considered to be, for lack of better terms, because there wasn't really a word for it, the people that compared to everyone else in my town that were considered to be like woke, for whatever word that would have been then, would still say things like, well, I mean, I love the coloreds and for those listening, what you understand is people that were in their 50s or 40s in the 70s, colored was the kind point of term. It was chosen by the African American community. Like, we would like to be referred to as colored. That was like in the 50s, and then people got old.
One of my grandmothers used color. She
meant
not
that
racist
as a courtesy.
at all.
Yeah,
not racist at all. But colored was the word she used.
Yeah, the same, because that was considered to be that was just like the common description thing. Like, most of my black friends were like, no, I'm not bothered by you calling me black, but I'll make it a point sometimes to attempt to remember to say African American. But I grew up. If you were being respectful to somebody of African American that was African American, then you called them black. Like, that was being respectable. And it was the same with people like, well, I like coloreds, but I mean, look, it's all right. They got their side of town and we got ours. I think both sides should be good. But they were literally trying to describe a utopian segregation.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I want them to be happy, but I want them to be happy over there.
Yeah.
And it's like, now you look back on it and you're like, that's kind of fucked up, dude. That's not how that works in a lot of countries. That's kind of not what we're supposed to be fucking doing here.
They like minorities in small doses.
Very small doses. They like minorities in theory.
Yeah.
As someone who infiltrated the liberal humans of Minnesota and still considers himself, I'm sure you've seen posts lately. I've sort of started to bail out on the liberal agenda, even though that doesn't mean I'm hopping over to the hard right Jesus thumpers, because fuck them even harder.
Right.
I just don't think the team that I've been on can put up a fight, because they're just a bunch of whiny cunts. And there's just people dumping buckets of sand down panties, and just people can't clear their fucking head to get around that. But liberals especially like people of color and minorities in fucking theory. Yeah. It's like, I honestly, and they're gonna get mad at me, I don't give a fuck. It's like having a pet. Like, they only want one in the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they have 11, there's a problem.
The secret came out during Bernie's run, when Bernie got interrupted by the protesters, and then you see the progressive quote.
The vitriol is just fucking
they were
real,
so
dude.
How dare you interrupt Bernie with your black problems?
I watched him do. I went to Golden Corral for breakfast today, because I'm from the South and I'm fat and I like pot. Don't judge me, but there was a black guy and his girlfriend in there, He looked a lot like Travie McCoy. I don't remember. He was a rapper. It was really good. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. He's like, he's a real fan. He's like a cool looking black guy. A lot of neck tats, like not gangs, like fucking like rapper neck tats. Like what's that Baker Barker kid? Anyway, he had like cool long hair and like tats. He was dressed really cool, and his girlfriend was dressed really cool. But he was not sagging. He was wearing jeans like Lil Wayne style. They were kind of skinny jeans, but they just didn't go all the way up.
Right.
You know, it's very different than like bagging jeans. It is a fashion statement mostly chosen by urban youth, but it's a whatever. I'm not wearing it. I can't wear it. I can't pull it off. He could, but literally 80% of the white people in that golden crowd, just every time he got up to get food, they were looking at his fucking pants, and you could see him lean in and murmur to each other, fucking wearing your goddamn jeans. Like you could just see the anger. Right. In this restaurant, this guy who was there and so nice and like with his girlfriend just eating fucking piece of shit in his sagging pants. Every time white people become obsessed with black guys not pulling their pants up, I'm like, the fucking you ass obsessed weirdos, what is wrong with you? It's like they're mad that black guys are reminding them they kind of want to fuck them. Like that's all I can think. I don't understand the obsession.
It's the secret, white fear of the black dick. Is what
Dude,
it is. Like
it has to.
Yes,
I'm a little closer to seeing your dick.
It's too close to coming out. Don't let my white wife see that.
100% right. I think there's that. Dude, that's totally.
The monster's coming
They're
out.
going to see my woman's going to see that dick, and I'm fucked. Like I will never. As much as people like it looks stupid. Dude, there's a lot of shit that looks stupid. Do we not remember fucking like Billy Ray Cyrus's mullet and everyone's fucking mullet and all the wearing 2 polo shirts with fucking collar popped on both of them and shit? That shit looks so fucking dumb. I don't think this fucking they got their ass hanging out. Why are you staring at their ass so much, man? Like I don't get. Let them wear whatever the fuck you. You're right. It is the fear of the black dick, and it's just like I'm mad that I can't ever look that cool.
Right. You can't get away
like
with
that is totally. I think there's been black dudes murdered just because they were cool. Right. I bet there's been dozens of John Legends out there, but the only one survived.
You're too cool to live.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, dude, truly, like
you gotta go.
You're out of here. You're fucking done.
So before we move on from that, what was like your most kind of egregious racism experience that you can remember, like especially in your more older teenage years?
My brother was
maybe your it's time to go moment. Did you have one of those?
Oh, holy shit! Let me tell you the moment I had. Let me tell you and the weird thing is, this is going to work out to a wonderful callback. And I don't want to put my no, I don't want to put my kid on blast, but I was involved in an unfortunate court case years ago that it was tossed out and it was shown that I had done nothing wrong with. But I remember sitting in court and watching a judge and a bailiff and stenographer and everywhere in Houston County, Alabama, where Dothan and all that is, and watching them laugh about like almost like 90% of the people that were going in front of the judge to whether it be outstanding warrants or tickets or whatever that day, they were just giggling at the time they were giving these black dudes. Like it was clear that they were like, a white dude would come up with like fucking expired license, driving without a license, suspended license, 12 tickets, fucking $6,000 in fines, and like pay your fines, time served. Black guy would come up with like 2 fucking unpaid tickets, like 180 days in jail, haha, get the fuck out. And they would just like laugh at him and shit. Jeez. And I can remember one dude stepping in front of the judge and basically proving he hadn't done what like he'd been accused of. The judge looked right at him and said, I don't care. You're not leaving here without giving us money today. That's what a fucking judge said in a courtroom full of people, and no one blinked. And I think I left Alabama via Monkeytown. Like I went to Montgomery, stayed with my brother for a couple of weeks, and was like, I think I gotta leave.
Right.
Because I could no longer keep my big fucking mouth shut, and I knew I was gonna get killed. The shit, you've seen some of the things you've heard some of the things I've said on stage, seen some of the things I've posted. I talk about my son David. I don't have the bravery of that kid because he says shit like that in the heart of evil. Like he's in Dothan, Alabama half the year, and I without hyperbole, without exaggeration, some of the things that I've said and done in public and on stage would have led to my death in the South. Mm-hmm. Someone would have murdered me by now, and most people who liked me would have said, "Well, he knew better." Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, fuck you. You should. That's why I was like, I gotta.
You'd be buried in a levee somewhere. That's where we
dude. we're very close to the Gulf of Mexico, and you just, if people don't want you to be found down there. In my high school, throughout my last couple of years of high school, there was like 5 or 6 students that were murdered by a cop in our hometown. Holy shit. Okay. In high school, there was this cop. First of all, our neighbor was a fucking physician in our town for 7 or 8 years before they were like, dude, you're not a doctor because you didn't fucking know. Yeah, dude, I've been to this motherfucker before. In fact, he did the physicals for the football team. This dude had held my cock in his hand and was not a doctor.
He was a
maybe.
Doctor
I tell you what, if he was in it for that, I left him disappointed. But fucking, I can remember that dude telling me to turn my head and cough.
Right.
And he wasn't a doctor. Like, that was like the 3rd time that week that happened. It wasn't. But this dude was not a doctor, and he was in our hometown literally playing doctor. But I can remember having this cop. He had a son and a daughter who were both explorer cops. Just,
right.
like they'd wear, like, so we hated the son as much as you think we hated him. He's just so his dad's a cop. The son is like my age. We're like juniors in high school. His sister's a year younger, pretty cute. She's also an explorer cop. You can tell they're brothers and sisters. I remember I didn't know shit about Bananarama until I saw it on her jean jacket one day and started listening to Bananarama and was like, because I listened to all the boy band stuff and shit like that when I was a kid. Without apology, fuck you, I was a pop junkie and I loved that shit. But then one day they just disappeared from the school, the brother and sister, and the cop disappeared, and you didn't hear shit for months and months and months. And then after graduating from high school, I found out that, like, he had been prosecuted because he'd been fucking both of them. He'd been fucking his children daily. Another fucking dude in our town that was like a part-time cop elsewhere, but we had this buddy that was like his greaser rocker guy that moved to our school. A lot of in and out at the school because of military. Mm-hmm. So this guy, Eddie, I won't forget his name. He's just like a guy that, I don't know, just a, like the cool, like Judd Nelson in Breakfast Club type of character, just like, smoking cigarettes. Cooler than the rest of us, kind of weird. Probably not a lot of food in his house. You know what I mean? Like Hyde from that 70s show. Whatever. That's what he was. He was just that cool kid. And one day he was found in the Choctawhatchee River. At first they thought there was like 20 bullet holes in him, but it was only like 6 bullet holes. And then snapping turtles had started eating his brain because Alabama is fucking Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like truly 20-foot alligators, like mosquitoes that could probably carry children off. Like, mammals don't get big. Deer are barely the size of full-grown dogs.
Right.
But there are birds that you're like, that thing will carry a deer off someday. So, like, turtles were eating this kid's brain. This kid was dead because this beside the cheerleader in our town found upside down, dead, naked in a 50-gallon drum.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, our town was like Cabot Cove. Like in fucking Murder, She Wrote. Like, It's crazy the amount of murders and shit that went down.
Not to diminish the good people of your town, but I guess in those less sophisticated towns, it's way easier to get away with stuff.
Plus, there was like, let's reiterate, there weren't even cell phones yet, bro.
Right.
They weren't you get away with shit. Like, it didn't make Dateline NBC,
right?
Because there wasn't fucking Dateline NBC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of it will have to do with you have townies, everybody that's from that area, and then you have thousands of people from everywhere across the country living there long enough, a year or two, to train as a combat helicopter pilot, high-strung killers.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember my dad having to go out on base one day because he had a weird retired job as well. Because he left his job with military. Well, he retired after 20-some years, and then like the next week went into the civil service doing the exact same job. The more we say this shit out loud, the more I'm almost sure he was doing some weird shit, bro.
Off the books,
because his job on base after retirement was director of logistics, like stuff that ran like the PX and the commissary and the snack bar at the bowling alley and all that. And he was the mortuary officer. He had to go claim bodies if a combat fucking pilot died or anything. Like, that's a weird what do? I make sure the milk shows up at the commissary and I pick up dead fucking bodies when we got to like. But I remember him having to go out on base one day because a pilot had beat a civilian to death with a fucking tombstone.
Oh, Jesus.
And then tied barbed wire around his neck. Like, dude, it's so funny now that, well, like you and I was talking to you today when you're like, how about some anecdotes or stories? I'm like, I know my whole life is rife with them, but it was also normal that,
right.
Like, there are people listening to this right now. They're like, oh, I remember that.
Right.
Like, there are half the people listening right now are like, what the fuck? And then there are people I grew up with They're like, yeah, no, I remember that. That was a Tuesday. It was so weird when that happened. Yeah, this dude was full of holes because, okay, he'd been dating this girl, and he gave her a little bug, a little herpes, I think, or some crabs, maybe something. And then her dad was a cop, and maybe it was our hometown. And Dad got herpes. Because he was fucking his daughter. And Dad gave the herpes to Mom. So Mom figured out when the whole family had herpes, Dad's been fucking the daughter.
Jeez.
And she told him she's going to tell on him. So he went and found Eddie and put a gun in his fucking mouth, pulled the trigger 6 or 7 times. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure Eddie doesn't have herpes anymore.
Right.
Because he's fucking dead. But I can remember just being like, where's Eddie? Dude, somebody shot him a bunch of times.
Those turtles that ate his brain, though.
Now they might have herpes. They might have fucking herpes. They might. Holy shit, they might have herpes. That's horrible. But that was just a common week. I remember being in 6th grade and doing, you do calisthenics or whatever. PE, whatever the fucking calisthenics is.
Back when school had PE, huh?
Yeah, never. No one in Alabama knew how to say calisthenics. But we'd be loosening up. I watched one of my buddies just drop dead in front of me. Like an undiagnosed fucking heart disease thing. And he just, like, I remember him turning blue and just, like, dropping fucking dead. Oh, a lot of people fucking, now that I think about it, that died in my school. Kid fell off a tractor when I was in 1st grade and got fucking, when they aerate the ground with a sharp fucking, fell off tractor and got, like, 40, 50 holes stabbed through him and died.
Jesus.
One of the cheerleaders in my hometown on the way to the homecoming game. This is out of a fucking movie. And I adore the families of both of them truly, so I won't say their names because it wasn't on purpose. It was just one of these crazy accidents.
Right.
A couple cheerleaders in a car going up over the top of a hill that was well known for not having a good visual as you were coming onto the road, and slammed into another car that was another cheerleader and left her like very, very handicapped for life.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like fucking out of Remember the Titans? Like truly, fucking. Just people die. Every year there was always win it for blah, because somebody had fucking died that year, and like it's so crazy. But I mean,
that's why they're so good at football in Alabama.
Well, dude, we did turn out some of the great. Look, Sean Stuckey is one of the top African American lawyers in America. He grew up destitute in our hometown. My sister Deborah gave him his first set of encyclopedias. He has a fucking Super Bowl ring. Lives in Minneapolis and was just named by like Forbes as one of the best lawyers in America. And he's a model, and he's from my hometown. Tony Richardson, one of the best fullbacks in the history of football. He and I grew up together. Maite, the chick that used to be married to Prince.
Okay.
She's from fucking right in there in town. There's even another my 4th grade teacher, Miss Fontaine. I was in 4th grade taking like a little advanced algebra class or whatever because I could read, and that's like where I was already way up on everybody else. There's actually a lot of intelligent kids there. But she was pregnant with another comic when I was fucking in 4th grade. Dan Fontaine, like I ended up doing work with him throughout the years, and like he was in his mother's womb when I was being taught to her. It's odd. Brian Gay's been on the PGA Tour for 22 years.
He's from there.
We used to huff Scotchgard together. There are days I used to be like, his mom hates me, fuck her. And I'm like, no, like from her perspective, I was ruining her paycheck.
Right.
Like because I'm like, he's a great guy, but I remember her and she was just always like, stay away from Daryl. I'm like, why? I'm a good guy. Here, huff this. Fucking like, I get it now, but yeah, it's a weird town with a lot of, and I'm positive I'm forgetting a number of celebrities and shit for such a small town.
Well, what brought you out of there? What was what was the reason? Where did you go?
Okay, well, one, because the day you graduated high school in my house, my parents were like, why are you still here?
Okay.
Like, we're not legally responsible for you now. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. You want us to sign something? Get out. Like, so did that. Went into the Air Force right at Shield and Storm, and then was allowed after 2 years to get an early out because I did a great job, but I'm not one for structure.
What was your MOS?
I was actually, what's funny, dude? Once again, being oblivious, being someone who grew up in this heavily Pentecostal home and just and having no real, like, parents never showing you what adults do. Like, you would get spanked for asking what they made, for how much money they made, that sort of stuff. Like, it's none of your business. I still, at this point, don't even know what my dad's job was. Like, I think I was in the midst of something pretty crazy and didn't even know it even when I was in the military, because I had to go through a number of tests and shit to get high-end security clearance, which, like, today I look back on like, holy shit. I used to have, not as far as somebody not in the Pentagon, I had the fucking highest security clearance you could possibly get. And I was training on to do computer programming for the Air Force at Nellis. Is what I was being trained to go there. And then I remember going to Nellis and twice having to get on this fucking white, like 747, and fly to just outside Nellis to a different airfield. And then we would go in a building and took a couple tests and we flew back out. I never thought twice about it. But now, like, those planes are legendary for flying, like, you know, for testing stuff. Like, every day a couple 747s leave from Nellis and fly fucking a couple 100 miles across Nevada.
Oh, you're talking about
the area of
50?
fucking, yeah. Like, so I was training probably to work, whether it be not like on, I'm not an engineer or anything, but I was probably going to end up being at like CBPO, which was like, you know, the shit where you're a fucking base. Who knows? I'm saying I was probably gonna be a base secretary, but they were teaching me really weird, like, computer skills and stuff. But I was I was a monkey in pants. You know what I mean? I escaped the zoo. I had no fucking skills on how to function. I probably got recruited to the MOS that I had because I flew through basic training like it was a joke. Because, like, literally while everyone else is bawling and crying and traumatized, all I can think is, yeah, I ain't met my mom. You motherfuckers are pussies. Like, right. For real. I remember a training instructor pulling his hat off and had that sharp brim on it and fight. You know, the first day, we're all standing there butt naked and firing it across the room and hitting me in the dick with it. And it was like 1989 into 1990. And then at the end, like, saying nothing then, but at the end of that night, calling me into an office, and there was like another fucking sergeant in there, and there were forms out, and he's like, something occurred today. I physically struck you with a hat. I just want to know how you want to proceed. Would you like to press charges? I was like, you can get in trouble for that? Don't worry about it, dude. You only hit me in the dick with a hat. Like, I couldn't understand why he was in so much trouble. I'm like, I didn't even get punched today.
Catch me on the right day, I might pay you to do that.
Yeah, like, you know? Thanks. Yeah, like, now a couple girls are like, what the fuck, man? He talked me into doing that. This makes so much sense now. That's funny, too, because I do like that shit. Fucking chick gives the balls a little thumping. Right? Holy shit. Maybe I'm just turned on by my fucking training instructor. Right. You got any wide brim ones? Will you call me dirty names? Fucking, yeah, like that. I remember, so I was really good at going through intense training. Right. And I also, when I was in high school, I shot on the national, dude, Daryl Liberal Progressive Horner used to be on the national fucking champion national rifle team. Nice. I used to shoot a fucking bolt release single shot Winchester 40X at fucking 50 meters with no scope and would pull 297s out of 300 kneeling, standing, and prone. Nice. It was not to be fucked with. And I was maybe the third shooter on our team. Our best shooter was a girl, and she was a fucking gangster. She was so good at it that they were trying to train her to snow ski, even though it never snowed where we live, right, so she could compete in a fucking biathlon for the U.S. Olympic team, because we don't have... Because biathlon might be the most hilarious combination of...
It is a weird...
It's skiing and then rifle shooting.
Yeah.
It's really like...
All right, get your heart.
All right,
okay,
yeah.
Chill out.
It's like, all right, dude, ride this go-kart for a block and then jerk off. Like, I don't fucking understand the combination of it. I mean, I do, but like the lineage of it's like, yeah, we were doing that.
I've actually jerked off in a go-kart, so...
Well, I did that while shooting on skis. So, yeah. Oh, now I know that go-kart. I kind of want to jerk off in a go-kart now. But, yeah, fucking... So I was very good at all that. But then once I got done with training and was doing stuff into, you know, like a further training, I did a lot of training at Keesler Air Force Base, Biloxi, Mississippi. And, like... Yeah, I was like very privileged in the dorms and stuff we lived in. Then I was transitioned to Hurlburt Field, Florida, where a lot of people don't even know it exists, but its sole purpose is to get motherfuckers on a plane and out and ready to kill in minutes. Okay. Like most of our entire base, it's not even a base, a field, is near Eglin Air Force Base, but almost our entire base had deployed to Saudi Arabia 2 weeks before fucking senior was like, look, we're going to start sending some troops. We're like over there fucking chilling out in a tent listening to him saying, well, we're going to start sending some.
Where we had already built up.
We just laid 75 miles of tarmac already. Right. Like truly. Like, and even then I was just like on the radio doing DJ shit. But yeah, but I sucked at my job horribly because I didn't think it was like, why are you making me shave every day? Like, the fuck is that? Like, I thought I was ugly with a shaved face. I'm like, can't I just have some stubble? Can't I George Michael this shit? Like, in my head, it wasn't like, you need this conformity and this structure. And I feel like after a couple years, I got great separation, honorable discharge and all, but they were kind of like, do you like it here? I was like, yeah, it's all right. They're like, well, we're not controlling you at all, and we need to kind of control you. Are we going to be able to control you? And I was like, probably not. No. So like, all right, well, let's.
You're not going to work out here.
This isn't. You know what? We like you, and you're cool, and we're going to give you a great recommendation. I feel like if I was in a field where just like I worked fucking civil engineering, cutting grass or some shit, I'd have been fine. But they'd spent a lot of money on me, and I absolutely would have told on them if there was something cool they showed me.
Right.
I'd be like, yo, I saw Alien today. Like, I would have invented the fucking internet just to say it.
Right.
I'd have been like, they'd been like, okay, they were right. They were fucking right, dude. They're like, man, because I was like, I'm sitting here now telling you about, oh no, we went at the Nellis Air Force Base and fucking, but it wasn't like, I didn't have to sign any, fucking non-disclosures or anything, but I did have this security clearance where they clearly trusted me, but then they didn't. Because they could tell, like, I was definitely, like, I had just discovered alcohol. That was amazing. Like, that I could go buy it for myself and drink it and have fun. There was going to be a day where I'm like, you know what I saw Tuesday? I saw fucking Alien is what I saw on Tuesday, just to get laid.
Right.
I would definitely.
They would get rid of you before you were a problem.
Dude, they were going to, they'd have murdered the shit out of me. For sure. For sure.
So that's why you left?
I went to San Marcos, Texas, to Southwest Texas State then.
Okay.
It's where I started to realize that I didn't understand that it was a comic or an entertainer. And I sang for years and years. Just grew up, everybody in our family has pretty good voices. But my sister was an actress. My brother worked at a radio station. All of us were into some sort of entertainment thing. But that's kind of when I realized I had something. I didn't know it meant that was going to be comic or like, but I knew that I had this weird skill that I just assumed everybody had, but that, like in San Marcos, as like 21, 22 years old, I was out there with a couple of buddies I grew up with, and I realized then that, like, all right, I don't have a 6-foot dick. I'm 6'4". I have an inseam of like 32 inches. I look like I have tiny legs on a giant fucking body. I'm not ever going to be a GQ. I'm good looking enough. Chicks find me attractive. Still, I've definitely got better looking as I've gotten older, which women have to hate that shit.
Right.
Woman turns 28 and we're like, ugh! Like, I don't think I started looking good till I was 40. Like,
we
it's fucking
better,
great. Oh, yeah, we absolutely age better. There's lower requirements for it. But, yeah. But I did realize, like, I had this gift where I could make noises come out of my mouth that were, like, funny.
Right.
And I could, like, seriously shit talk somebody. And, like, just pussy just started showing up. I was like, and anything that gets you free pussy, you're like, or whatever your taste is. Whether it's pussy, dick, Golden Corral, whatever it is. Like
pussy
like,
that tastes like Golden Corral.
Holy shit. Don't play with my emotions like that, dude. That was just mean what you did right there. That's like when you fake throw the ball with a dog. That's what you just did with me. My brain went, wait, that's not a thing. But I realized then, I'm like, all right. And the worst thing that fucking happened to me was I did start to work out. I started getting into shape. In my life, I grew up in a house where you didn't fight back. You took your beatings. And just like, I feel like, consciously and subconsciously, I just in situations of possible violence, I didn't think it was okay to fight back, type of shit, and would like I had a big fucking mouth and deserved a bunch of the punchings I was getting from people. But then I remember one day, just a buddy of mine. It's the funniest con job ever. This dude should be a therapist. My buddy J.J. Walker was his name. He actually played at Old Miss, is a great athlete. But this kid wanted to fight me. I was probably 19 or 20. This kid wanted to fight me, and JJ's like, I know that dude, man. He is all shit talk. He's a pussy. You just, when he comes at you, just beat the shit out of him. He's like, Daryl, you can take this dude. Like, he pumped me with confidence.
Right.
And this dude, Jason Mobley was his name. That's so weird. I forgot my middle name for a fucking solid half hour about 3 months ago, but I remember Jason Mobley's name. This dude came walking up to me. He's a big, swole dude, but JJ was like, he's a pussy. I walked up to this dude and just beat him like he was my child. I mean, because we grew up in a family, we were boxers. My brother was a professional for a little while. Like, we could fight. You didn't raise hands against me. Like, we knew how to fight. Like, it was more of a training thing. But anyway, I mean, this dude's eyes were swelled shut. His lips belonged to a new race. I had almost tore an ear off. I chipped a tooth. I beat this guy. I took so many years of ass beatings out on this dude that I almost killed him. And he deserved it too. He was a piece of shit. And after the fight was over, JJ was laughing and laughing. I'm like, what? He's like, yo, that's one of the toughest motherfuckers I ever known. I was assuming you were going to get your ass beat. I was just trying to help you out. And like at that minute, I was like, yo, I can beat the shit out of people. It was the worst thing that may have ever happened to me and people around me. Being a smartass and not being able to defend yourself is a self-governor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're
like, I want to talk shit to that dude, but he's going to hurt me.
Right.
Like, it gives you some self-control.
Right.
Y'all might as well have given a gorilla a gun. Because there would be dudes like, who are you? I'm like, I'm your fucking dad. That's who I am. What do you want to do now? Like, I would never roll up and hit somebody, but I would definitely instigate. Like,
right.
Heard you were tough, bitch. Oh, yeah, you tough? Why don't you come over here and suck my dick? Like, I would look at a dude and be like, I'm going to kiss you when I get done beating the shit out of you and kiss you right in your fucking lips. Like, if there was a movie about me, this was definitely second act horrible.
Right.
The things that in my third act that I'm apologizing for, like, it was Jesus Christ, some of the shit. I think I'm a pretty decent human being. I'm dysfunctional, but I'm a pretty good person now. But if somebody that knew me 25 years ago walked up to me right now and clubbed me to death like a pretty baby seal, I'd be like, yeah, no, I probably deserve this.
Like that one coming.
Like truly, dude. The things I did to fucking I peed on a dude once. But he was a well-known, he beat the shit out of his girlfriend a couple times. And I didn't know him. He was a pretty tough guy. And I remember, and here's how, first of all, I don't care. For years and years, I lied about this part of the fight. And I'm now about to tell the truth because I don't give a fuck. Winning is winning. I don't care if you got to cheat. This motherfucker this motherfucker had me pinned down on the ground and I'm blocking my head and he's fucking rib punching me. And I can remember my ribs and stomach hurting for a couple months after he probably even cracked the rib. But I can remember that brain gift, this dude, and this guy is going to beat me up as long as he feels like beating me up because he has me in this position.
Right.
Maybe he's not necessarily tougher, but through tussling, he got on top of me, and I knew that there was a very effective and long beating in front of me. And I remember going, asthma, I have asthma, I think I'm going to die. And he jumped off of me, and I stood up and picked up a 7-iron and broke it over his fucking neck and beat that dude half to death. And then pulled my dick out and pissed on him.
Nice.
Now, I never told people I faked an asthma attack. But I did. I faked an asthma attack. He got off me.
Right.
Be a killer or don't. You know what I mean? I think he learned
that lesson, yeah.
He learned a good lesson about himself.
I'll never
he doesn't
fall
want
for
to
that
kill
again.
somebody. I wish I knew that lesson. I threw a dude out a window once. Like, that was horrible. I was in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and had a guy... that was, man, it's comedy. Come on, man. Half the people we know sell drugs. Half the people we know supplement their income.
Right.
In comedy. I was selling drugs. Selling cocaine, which is stupid. It's not stupid to do. I love doing it, but I haven't done it in a while. But it's so good, you guys. You should try it. But this dude was drunk and was like asking for free cocaine on the second floor of my house, St. Cloud, Minnesota, with a snowstorm blowing. And I was like, nah, man. I told him, sell it to you for what I pay for it. Really cheap. Really cheap. Like,
right.
Drugs work. Like, truly, he could have knocked an 8-ball out of my pocket for about $40.
Nice. That's a deal.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. But no, he was drunk and was like, you can give me drugs or some people, my cops are going to find out you're a drug dealer. And I can remember, like opening the window in the bedroom and just opening it. I'm like, I got quiet and I opened the window. I didn't even take the screen out. I just chucked that motherfucker out like a bucket of water out the window. And he hit the ground below. This definitely is.
Now, some people might think that's harsh, but I say you gave him the courtesy of opening the window.
It changed both of our fucking lives. And this is, I'm sure you want to get to the segue point where you're like, well, what brought you to be in Minneapolis and approach comedy? My next story is like, well, I'm going to go try some comedy or some shit now because I definitely ain't making no money fucking. Like, it was sort of the end of my heart. I still, once in a while, but I don't sell drugs. I purchase drugs and share the cost with comedy friends. You know, There's a difference in that. Ain't nobody, you've seen where I live, ain't nobody getting rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if I buy 10 Adderall for like $8, I'll sell you a few of them for 10. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Like McDonald's money. We all fucking do that. But I was making money back then. I tossed this dude out of the window. My buddy Mike was standing there. He looked at me. He's like, I think you killed him. And I remember calmly, my brain was like, yeah, you're in trouble. There's going to be no way to get around this. But I did not feel bad about my decision. I truly left my fucking body and watched myself throw this dude out the window. And we look out the window, and there's a bush below, but it was like a tree, like thick, branchy, but low cut. I mean, look down. It was like the movie Halloween where you fucking they threw Mike Myers out the window and like, it's over. And they look outside and the body's gone. We're like, oh, fuck, he's gone. But then I look down, he's hobbling down the street. What we were then, we're like, dude's legs broke. No, his hip was dislocated. His fucking hip. And his arm was dangling because his shoulder fucking socket broke off in it. Yeah. And he fucking lost a couple teeth hitting the fucking tree. And I'm sticking my head out the window and looking at dude hobble down the fucking street. I'm looking at dude hobbled. I'm leaning. For those of you not know, I just leaned in like I was acting it out. That's fucking great. So I'm watching this dude hobble down the street, and I'm like, we have to. I literally gave all my drugs away to friends. I'm like, here, go party, fucking enjoy yourself. You've never met me. I'm not even like, here, buy my drugs. I'm like, no, here's free drugs. Fucking be cool. Like, get rid of all my shit. Because I'm like, well, he's gonna walk police station. Apparently, as I find out months later, he walked into St. Cloud State University's campus medical center and said, I have a drug problem.
What kind of he does?
And was in the hospital, and I don't think has drank. This guy was like 19 years old, and and you know, I used to have a really great ability to drink. When I saw this dude drink it, he pulled a bottle of Captain Morgan down like he had just drank a bottle of iced tea. He came up for air like once. It was something that I was like, holy shit, like that's impressive and sad. But I guess I saw him a few months later because I was having sex with a chick in St. Cloud frequently. And I was up there and saw him walking down the street. I was like, dude. And he saw me and ran. Like, I wanted to be like, you know what? I heard you're doing better. No, because I've been told what he went through. And I was like,
you helped him.
He helped me too, because I learned that night I could kill somebody and I never wanted to be that person.
It was just an intervention with gravity. That's all that was.
It really was. It was like when Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart wrestled and they left the ring. One came in as a heel and a face, and they switched. They left as different characters. Like, I left a good guy. Fucking, I was like, well, I just threw him out the window. That's so pretentious that we're both like, yeah, you know what? I think I helped that fella.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what it takes.
It's like cutting somebody's arm off and saying, I helped you lose weight. No, it's not how it works. But I definitely came to the cities and was, I worked for Darden. They own Red Lobster and Olive Garden and stuff. And I mean, that's what it brought me here. Right. And I loved it so much here that I stayed. And this was in a time this is like 98, 99, 2000, 2001 in Minnesota, where if you were a skilled restaurant manager and could do like I could and just talk your way into any fucking situation, you could be making $40,000 base plus bonuses at a restaurant, walk out the fucking door to whatever restaurant was across the street, get a 10% fucking bump in your pay, and just like flip the motherfuckers across the street off if you want to. Like, there was the restaurant industry was booming and there was no one trained to do it.
Yeah.
So it was like just easy. So I could be an asshole and suck at my job and still last there 6-8 months here or whatever, making a ridiculous amount of money. And then when they were done with me and I could tell that I had just like either fucked
worn
them
out
wrong.
your welcome.
I had definitely worn out my welcome. I'd be like, all right,
time to find another one.
Time to hop across the street.
Right.
And they would almost be so glad they didn't have to pay fucking benefits out or severance or anything that they'd give you a good reference. Like, yeah, no, he's great. Fucking take him on. He's good. You should definitely give him the building. Fucking, but I remember my buddies were, I was fucking around music. My buddy Mike, same buddy from St. Cloud, actually. He and I knew each other through Darden. He's like, dude, I've been going to this Acme. I know you said you wanted to try comedy someday and stuff. He's like, I've been going to this Acme Comedy Club place. He's like, man. And that's how all of our friends, everybody has a story that will walk up to us. You and I both, I'm sure. Actually, I think we're both kind of very tolerant of people that don't do comedy and ask stupid questions. Like, I'm very tolerant of it. I welcome it. I think it's great when someone does the stupid shit like, oh, all my friends at work say I'm hilarious. Should I be a comic? I don't know. Do you hate yourself? Are you going to suck my dick in 6 months? Can I have some drugs? These are the questions you fucking...
I tell everybody, it's easy. Just go do it.
Yeah, the first person I ever met in comedy was Mark Maron, and I wasn't doing comedy. I was in San Antonio, and he was sitting in a bar in the Riverwalk Comedy Club, and I was like, I was asking all the stupid questions you're not supposed to.
Right.
It was like fucking 20 years ago, probably. And I was like, yeah, I do a little acting, and I'm a musician, but gosh, I've always dreamt of like doing comedy. And then I was like, should I do comedy? Like, he fucking knows me. And he just goes, well, he goes, what's your name? I was like, Daryl. I was like, Daryl, do you like yourself? I was like, no, I hate myself. He's like, are you happy? I'm like, I'm fucking miserable. I'm borderline suicidal. He's like, oh, well then do comedy. Like, literally, that's what the fuck he said.
Yeah, it's made for you.
He literally is like, I've never met anybody more built for comedy. Yeah. But so I went with Mike to Acme Comedy Club, and I sat in the show, and there was 2 or 3. Maggie Ferris came on. This was
open mic night.
Yeah, it was Monday night. It was a Monday night at Acme Comedy Club, and yes, it would be, as you know, it's a great blend. You will have 60 comics sign up for 12, 13 slots, and a lot of times these are TV established people who have their own specials. I met Ron White there. We've all met just like numbers of people there. Scott Brady's second person I ever met there was Swartzen, ever. But like he was already famous. He was just in the bar wearing a black hoodie with a gold unicorn on the back of it, and he was like, "Are you a comic? What's happening?" And I was like, "What? Oh, that's Nick Swartzen." But like the third comic to go on stage that night, I remember watching and going, and people were laughing, and I was like, "Holy fuck! Like this dude is garbage." And it was Joey Aiello was his name, and I don't care if I said his fucking name. I don't care because you won't hear me you'll hear me disparage one more entertainer before this is over. A pretty famous one though, and a famous story.
Right.
A certain watermelon smashing
I'll go ahead and say
fucking racist.
Both Joey Allo and the other entertainer are already invited on the show for their rebuttals.
Good. Yes. In fact, I think they should both come on together. Because you would kill yourself. No way. Joey would just sit here and cry. I mean, if you had sex with him.
Right.
I know someone that used to have sex with Joey, and he would get off her and go ball up in the corner and cry because God was mad at him.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Whoa. Anyway, he did this fucking bit where he decided that it would be funny to write an R&B song about ordering a cheeseburger.
Right.
And I was just like, God damn. Like, I just knew innately, I'm not going to like this fella. He is not cool at all. And he wasn't. He's just a weird, mean little shit. He's also a well-paid, highly successful Christian comic, which I didn't think that was a real thing. That's like if you just said, "Hey, I have a Tyrannosaurus with a saddle on it." No, you don't. Like, there's nothing funny about Christianity. Like, haha, then they crucified him. Like, I don't understand I don't understand the concept of Christian comedy. Like, clean is one thing, but
he like
thousands of dollars a show.
Wait, does he like believe in Christian stuff?
Hyper Christian. That's why he would
Really?
ball up and cry after premarital sex, because he
I guess I never
thought
talked to
he
him long enough to
made
get
God
that.
mad.
Yeah.
Super religious, super. And that's not me attacking religion, not because of him. I attack religion because of other shit. He definitely isn't a great representative.
Interesting.
But yeah, whatever. It's
Very
his,
few are though,
color.
right? Isn't that
Right. I don't know. I can tell you this. I have a niece who is legit, loves God, loves Jesus, doesn't go in for that bullshit giant church stuff. It spends every minute of the day that she's not learning. She spends it helping people and doing stuff. Like if anybody ever if somebody wrote down like how to be like Christ, legitimately she'll give you her last dollar and take care of you, and doesn't need to tell you about God and all that. She'll feed you because you're hungry,
right,
not because she needs to.
She walks the walk.
She walks the fuck out of the walk, dude, and it's impressive. But there are like 9 of those people on Earth. You know what I mean? Only 3 of them live in the States, probably. Like truly, fucking. He was weird. Gallagher is the other cunt that we'll talk about. But like, so started doing comedy, and I didn't know. We've discussed how I was monkey in pants. I have no social skill in a competitive nature. In an artistic, I consider myself an artist now. I was probably an artist then, but much more a punchy artist. You know what I mean? Like, Patrick Ryan, Pat Peebaugh once said about me and Josh Denny that we brought punk rock to comedy, and I was always like, oh shit, because Josh would talk shit to somebody. He was always afraid. I don't think he does. He'll own that. Not afraid. He wasn't. He definitely would just. He was me when I was young. He's ready to talk mad shit about you and just assumes one of his friends is going to knock you the fuck out if you have a problem with it. And he's right.
Right.
So he's right. In Nebraska, I almost killed 3 fucking cowboys that were going to murder him in a parking lot one night. I just remember him going, Daryl, we got a problem. And turn around, he's about to get murdered by 3 dudes look like they were ready to line dance.
From something in his act, or
Just because he was like, you're a bunch of shit-kicking fucking cowboys.
Yeah.
Don't you blow each other? Like, that's just like how he said hello to people. Like, truly. Like, truly. I mean, he's in so much trouble on Twitter right now. He's my friend. I love him. I'm glad because he's so fucking right-wing. People are like, Daryl, here, sell that. I'm like, I couldn't be the liberal you're saying I am and have even you or Josh Denny or any of these people as friends. Because most of the liberals I hang around would never fucking hang out with you or Josh Denny because you're just so goddamn... And no, I love your facial response just now. Was like, don't care.
Nope.
Love it. Fuck me too. I've got to the age now. I'm like, oh, did I hurt your feelings?
Sorry.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Sorry about all that. But I was super punchy, which you shouldn't be. But look, I came from a violent world. I am not excusing it, but I am explaining its roots.
Right.
I came from drug dealing. I came from a competitive nature. Hey, comedy's competitive. And people, you can vouch for this. When I started doing comedy, motherfuckers were mean, man. Like, I tried to sort of embrace the opposite of that when I started running rooms, because I don't like it when people... First of all, most people that are in comedy were bullied. I wasn't, like, bullied by my peers. I was bullied in the home I was in. I wasn't really bullied by my peers, but most people in comedy were bullied by somebody. Mm-hmm. It's... Not everyone. There's like Chris D'Elia, you can tell, Cy wasn't fucking bullied. Cy probably paid either he's created the greatest fucking image ever, or Cy was the guy that used to pay people to bully other people.
I love Cy to death, man, but he's the one, whenever he hears
Steve
somebody
Gillespie
say that...
wasn't bullied. He weighs 9 pounds and get drunk and tell you he wants to fight. Like, he doesn't care.
Cy always scoffs when he says, you got to be something messed up about you to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Cy will always scoff.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. I think he's got bodies buried in his backyard, man. I don't know.
When people say, "Oh yeah, Daryl, you don't have to have a fucked up life. Look at Jerry Seinfeld." I'm like, "Yeah, 120 Porsches, and there's a dead prostitute in the front trunk of every one of them bitches, man."
It's always something.
Yeah, but I didn't understand, like, comedy is a different language, even though everyone's speaking English. I don't even mean on stage. I mean how you and I will speak to each other in a way that we consider normal. And it doesn't even strike us, oh, he's fucking with me, but that's my buddy.
Right.
No, it's just a vernacular. It's a fucking style and process of speech that if we speak to people like that in the real world, it's why relationships always end up shit. Because we start you fall in love with somebody, consider them your friend, so you start talking to them like you talk to comics, and they're like, motherfucker, what? Because we'll say horrible shit to each other.
Oh, I know.
What you up to? I was fucking your mom in the face a minute ago. Oh, okay, cool. What you doing later? Like, that's our shit. I didn't speak that language.
I'm just learning this because or at least recognizing. I guess I knew it was a thing I had to be careful of, but leaving comedy for a little bit and then taking a full-time job and now doing comedy in a full-time job.
You're trying to function in your full-time job.
Yeah, and I got to really be careful. I really have to tone down everything I do and how I respond to things and the things like the things I laugh about, like something on the news and people,
100%.
Somebody died.
They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Watch myself not make a joke because I always go for the joke first thing. It's like,
100%, dude.
Only one kid died? Oh, yeah, too bad.
100%. Well, what does Sean Rouse say? There's no such thing as too soon.
Right.
Like, there's literally no such thing as too soon.
Not soon enough.
Like, yeah. Like, if you're bringing the fact up that it's too soon, it means you've already worked out material in your fucking head for later. Like, truly. But yeah, so I would I hated seeing, because of probably what I grew up in, I hated seeing people tear down and be mean to other people for the sole purpose of just because they can. Like, they're being cruel to be cruel, not because it's their personality. Look, John Conroy is a cunt, but I got the greatest respect for him because he's a cunt 24 hours a day to everybody. Yeah, and if he's your friend, he'll still be your friend, but he's a cunt. I love.
I think he's the perfect example too. I think he's in comedy. He was definitely aggressive. In new comics. But he was also very, like, if you did well,
he wouldn't lie about who you are.
Right.
Yeah. If you did well, he'd be like, great set.
Yeah, and he would compliment you.
He and I aren't friends, and he walked up to me after
his
we worked
compliments
together.
mean something.
Yeah, he walked up to me after we worked together for a week, House Comedy, and he was like, this was a pleasure. I would love to work with you again. We would never hang out for 2 seconds outside of comedy, but we know that we do very well together. Like, and that's, like, I always respect that. But then you have just flat out pieces of shit, like Gallagher and Greg Hernandez and all, but I don't know, whatever. Wasn't that your room that I almost killed Greg Hernandez at? Yeah.
You punched him in the middle of the street in front of the Red Sea after a show.
That's true. I did do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I did do that. I did. I punched him in the face. But trust me, he deserved it.
Yeah, he was coming for it. He's
a piece of shit.
He was antagonizing you.
Oh, yeah. No, he wanted some good camera coverage. He got some. Yeah. You know what? So, yeah, I started comedy. I was pretty mean to people. I started a bunch of mics, though, as a response to 2 things. 1, I wanted more stage time.
Right.
2, I wanted to run a room where everybody was legitimately welcome and run it well, where I didn't let motherfuckers be mean to other motherfuckers and would always go to
wait
bat.
a minute. So you jumped too far. Where was the first time you went on stage as a comic?
Acme Comedy Club the following week after fucking Joey Aiello. I went up and did 3 minutes, and And let me tell you something. I've had plenty of sets that were horrible, but I fucking crushed, dude.
Right.
It's the worst thing ever. It's like walking into a casino and putting a fucking quarter in a machine and winning $6,000 the first time you ever fucking pull a goddamn slot machine arm, and then you spend another $100,000 trying to win $6,000 again. I walked on stage at Acme and had a little bit of butterflies. This is another thing. It really pisses me off. People say, hey, man, if you're not scared, you're not doing it right. Fuck you. I ain't scared, and I'm doing it very right. The rest of my life is garbage. You put a microphone in front of me? Let's go, motherfucker. Let's do it. I'm scared? Literally, the last... It was fucking... It doesn't mean great. You can be not afraid of something and still suck at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not afraid of pussy, but I'm sure they've not all been like, that was just wonderful. I'm not afraid of it. Like, I'll give it another try tomorrow. Fucking, but I remember going on stage and being a little scared, just like for the same reason you're scared the first time you get arrested, because you don't know. What are we doing here? What's happening? You don't know the fucking process. Once you I love that everything comes back to crime for me. But once you know the process, the next time you're like, okay, I know. I'm going to get fingerprinted. Going to get, fucking comedy. It's going to be but I can remember walking up, little nervous, said my name. I looked down at this girl and I said, I'm going to be 33 in a couple months. My mom called me the other day to remind me that by the age of 33, Jesus Christ had lived and died for the sins of mankind. I said to my mom, well, Jesus Christ didn't have rent. And it got a big pop. And I was like, truly, it was like someone touched my dick.
Right.
I just went... And it was over for the rest of my fucking life.
Ever.
Someone gave me a bump of heroin. And I went, yeah, this is enjoyable. I want to fucking sacrifice everything to never feel this way again. Like, it's true. That first joke hit. I remember going on the very next week at Knuckleheads. And someone going, saw you at Acme last week. Man, you were really funny. I feel like it was Nate Ford. Like, saw you at Acme last week. Man, you were really funny. And whoever it was knew the host at Knuckleheads. They're like, give him a little bit more time. So the dude's like, you got 5 to 7? I'm like, oh, I got whatever you need, man. Went up, opened up with the exact same joke, got no pop, and then had a fucking 6-minute just fucking panic attack. Like, not panic attack, but a good 5 minutes in, I literally looked at the crowd and went, I'm so new at this. Guys, I'm so sorry for how fucking bad this was. Like, I'm like, if you would have paid a cover, I would give you all of your money back now. Like, I would come out of my pocket. I was like 6 minutes in to stretch to the 7th minute. I just apologized for a minute. And I will never forget how I felt.
Acme has got to be like the best or worst place to start.
If you cannot get a laugh at Acme,
cut your fucking throat. I went on too.
Cut your throat. Kill yourself.
Gives you a
Kill
false
yourself,
sense
dude.
of...
yeah, no, it's heroic. You're a fucking hero at Acme.
Yeah.
I can remember that next week coming off stage at Knuckleheads, though, and feeling like, I don't ever want to feel that way again.
Yeah.
That was horrible. I better go write a joke or two. I mean, it wasn't like Grumpy's level depression. Josh Denny and I came back from Colorado. We did 25 shows, 26 days. Hopefully Josh is listening. He'll remember this Colorado run we did. Dude, we had like 10 grand each in our pocket in cash because this fucking, we were splitting like between 4 and 5 a night, and our merch sales were crazy strong. And it was like a fucking 20-some show run that we did. Like, it was nuts, the money. And like, we had just been co-headlining and look, we weren't like these great comics or whatever. We were doing these small towns that really appreciate it. We're both very high energy. There's these bars, like we're bar comics. I'm drinking. Let's raise hell. Let's have fun.
Were you booking all these yourself?
No, these were through a place called Entertainment Shack.
Okay.
It's not. They don't exist anymore. But they had these great. I conned my way into that place and then was smart enough to back up the shit I talk. If you can talk shit and get into a place, just be able to back up the shit you're talking.
Exactly.
And because I was like, dude was like, I was actually gonna go feature for Dan Fontaine in West Bend, Iowa. This is the birth of Verbally Vicious, actually. Okay. This is the fucking birth of me, Kevin Kraft, and Josh Denny.
Explain Verbally Vicious, dude.
It's a comedy group that myself and Josh Denny and Kevin Kraft formed. We both looked like 3 pretty mean, thuggish motherfuckers. We're all new to comedy, and I honestly had seen the success that Tommy Thompson, Shannon Thompson, Benny Quash, and Justin Caesar were having with the Intellectual Delinquents. And I was like, well, and I was blatant with it. I even told Tommy, I'm like, you guys have such a good idea. I'm going to start a comedy group. And we were I would kill me now if I saw me back then. I would just go punch me in the face. But no one was going to, people would bitch about us constantly, but no one was going to do shit.
Right.
Remember what Kevin Kraft looked like when he started comedy? He looked like he ate Michael Vick. That motherfucker had braids and was muscled up and shit. My ass was about 50 pounds heavier than I am now and just constantly doing blow and just like, please piss me off. And Josh Denny never shut his fucking mouth. Ever. Let me tell you something, dude. We set up fucking merch tables at open mics.
I was just going to, I wanted you to tell that story. You guys were
we
selling
would
merch
go
at
to
open
fucking,
mics.
we would go on a Thursday. We would go down to fucking Goonies in Rochester, Minnesota, dude. And this is an open mic. And I remember walking up to Mark Clampy, the owner of Goonies, and saying, "Hey, man, hi, I'm Daryl. I've been doing comedy about 6 months. So I've been doing comedy a long time, Mark." Right. And my buddy Kevin Kraft, Josh Denny combined, they put it in
6 minutes in comedy.
Yeah, dude, I will never forget when Jim Wiggins asked me, he said, "How long have you been doing comedy?" Rest in peace, Jimmy Wiggins, America's best hippie. Fucking, he said, "How long have you been doing comedy?" And at that point, I was like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years. I said, "How long have you been doing comedy?" He said, "The right amount of time." And I said, "Well, how long is that?" He said, "The right amount."
Right.
I was like, fucking, that is so brilliant. I wish I came up with that. He also would say, like, my wife only lets me have 1 shot of tequila. So he would go on stage with 8 ounces of fucking tequila in a glass.
Right.
And, like, she never said how big the shot had to be. That fucker. He was so cool. That was a dude didn't even get famous till he was in his 60s.
Yeah,
like,
man.
So cool.
I did a couple shows with him. He was a good dude.
Yeah, he would come do guest sets when I go to Rockford, Illinois. He fucking lived there, and he would come do guest sets at this horrible bar where I took Corey Adam there. We're telling that story, but let me finish this one. Okay. Holy shit, we can throw the rest of this way. I'm going to throw Corey Adam under the amazing bus.
Nice.
It's going to be a huge complimentary thing, but I'm going to tell nothing but the fucking truth, and he can't deny anything, and you're going to love the story. But
I'm just going to tag everybody whose name you
dude, Corey Adams is going to love that I talk about this, or he's going to hate it. If his parents hear it, they're going to disown him. Like, we had Verbally Vicious was just a group we started, but we would go down to Goonies and set up a fucking merch table because our merch looked so dope, dude. Like the tattoo I have here looked like that on a black shirt. And like, well, I remember at an open mic, we sold $700 in merch one time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so fuck people that were like, we were just, Josh is a businessman like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He made like $1 million off of his stock at fucking Crocs. Crocs. What the fuck? Dude has a high school education, was winding videotapes for Blockbuster. And just like became the best videotape rewinder there was, and impressed a boss. And boss was like, "Well, I just started a company called Crocs. I know you have no experience, but here, run most of my business." Like, Josh didn't have an office or anything. We'd be on the phone on the road. I'm driving through the mountains in his nice ass fucking FJ Cruiser. He's on the phone. "Well, if you don't like it, fuck you. You fired, bitch." He's like, that was my day in the office. Like, that he would just have kiosks and he would just show up and fire people. And that was like what Josh did. He's really good at being an asshole. Just a cold-hearted asshole. Right. I say that with great admiration. I can't do it. Like, Josh sleeps very well when he goes to sleep at night. He had 100,000 people on Twitter like, "Fuck you," and I guarantee you, when he laid his head on the pillow that night, he slept like a fat baby. It didn't bother him. So that was Verbally Vicious.
He was just on a episode of what's that, Tinfoil Hat podcast with Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, Sam Tripoli. Yeah,
he told that story. If you haven't heard that yet, you should check that out.
Which story?
His whole story about the whole issue.
The thing, because it's so funny. He literally just typed out a sentence of an opinion, and it's people, "Fuck you for your stupid fucking opinion, you piece of shit, kill yourself." I'm like, okay, calm down, people.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me tell you something, man. Took Corey Adam out in his very first paid gig. He and I went to Rockford, Illinois, to do this place. And it was, you know what, for somebody that had never been out on the road to do comedy, hadn't been walked through the paces, all the shit, it was actually he was very cool about the stuff. He wasn't just like a fucking he did a few things stupid, like giving people our fucking hotel room number, in the venue. Right. And I'm like, yeah, we got to leave now. We have to fucking change rooms, dude. I'm not staying in my room anymore. I'm going to sleep in the car or something. Fuck you. You're going to because he didn't just give it to normal people. So we go to this show, and it's one of these shows where the bar DJ is also the MC of the show. I'm just like, oh, god damn. Poor Corey's going to have to dig himself out of this hole. And it's like, it's a really light. It's one of those bar gigs where it's like on a fucking Wednesday. Hey, we're making $400 or $500, but it's like it's on a Wednesday, and there's like 15 people in the crowd, and like there's a big screen TV set up where people are playing like Wii bowling drunk in the place. Like, it's just like, it is the nightmare shit gig, but the places we've all cut our teeth in, we're like, all right, well, check's gonna clear. Let's have a blast, get drunk, have fun. I've never understood people like, this is miserable. I'm like, why? They didn't pay you? Oh yeah, they paid me. I understand it wasn't a sold out house, but you got your money. They fed you, and you're drunk, and you fucked a fat girl from a strange town. How is that horrible? Like, how is that horrible? But Corey is gonna open. Corey, like, truly, like, that's just literally my entire career. I just told you every town. Like,
Yeah.
Doug Stanhope is if
you had a writer, it would have all those things in it.
Dude, Doug Stanhope, funniest shit I ever heard when I was like, dude, what's recommendation for doing all these road shows? And he's like, don't fuck the fat girl on the first night, homie. I was like, what? He's like, gonna be there 2 nights, fuck her on the second night. I'm like, why? He goes, because if you fuck her on the first night, you still gotta fuck her on the second night. She's coming back. I'm like, that's a good, that's oh, and he said, don't go to other people's houses, which I didn't listen to, and found myself smoking meth in a trailer in Illinois once, getting blown by 2 girls at the same time, and I lost my boner when I heard a baby start crying in the other room. What? Yeah, fucking life. Now, fucking yeah.
I love that that part of the story. Like, some of that sounds good, some of it sounds bad. It's weird. There's some good and bad in that.
Yeah. No, meth was great.
The blowjob part was the part I was like,
when
good.
the baby started crying though, I was like, I'm gonna need more meth. Smoked meth with him, did crazy stuff. Fucking almost got murdered a few times. But Corey's with me, and first of all, it was the second time I'd done this venue. It's like maybe the 3rd time, but it's the first time Corey went with me. And the DJ as the host, like, I had dropped a bunch of weight and I started growing my hair out, so he started doing, as the MC, started doing my fucking material. I'm not paying attention. I'm having a drink, talking to the owner.
Oh, he doesn't know you or you?
He doesn't know I'm there, and like, he just starts doing. I used to have certain bits I would do as an MC in different places, and so what I would do on the road a lot of times, as a place I would go up and be MC, bring the feature up, then I would headline, and I'd done that there the first time I was there, and then this dude, Corey, walks up to me and says, I'm not paying attention to the MC. I'm like, Corey, have a good set, whatever. Look, here's how I'm with comedy. God bless. If I've paid attention to you, you were either fucking brilliant or you were garbage. And even then, I've only listened to you probably once, because here's all that's on my mind when you're on stage. When is it my turn? When do I get to go on stage? I don't give a fuck about your set. I want you to enjoy yourself. But somebody's like, why weren't you watching me? Because you're not me, bitch. I don't like comedy. I like telling jokes. I think fucking comedy is stupid.
I like my comedy.
I like my comedy. And Tommy Thompson's comedy. And like Bill Burr, The End. Like, everything else, fuck right off. If I'm watching a special on TV, I'm still like, why am I not on stage? When is it my fucking turn? So I'm like, have a good set, Corey. Corey walks up to me. He's like, yo, are you listening to this fucking DJ right now? I'm like, why? He's like, because he's doing your fucking act. And I was like, what? I walk over and I start listening. Sure enough, he's just doing my shit. And Corey goes on. I'm like, well, I'm not trying to start anything. I'm like, yeah, dude, those are good jokes you were telling up there. Dude's like, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Because they did comedy there like fucking 4 times a month. He probably saw 50 fucking comics a year and forgot I'm who he stole it from.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it gets better. Out of the 15 people in the crowd, about 10 of them are crisp white t-shirts, crisp white tank tops. One of them in a wheelchair, and you're not going to believe why he was in a wheelchair. I'll tell you in a minute. And I'm so glad there was a witness to all of this. So they're literally, there's no way to avoid who they are. Directly on the neck, it says MS 13 on their fucking necks. And Corey's up there just digging into it, doing his really loud fucking, like, we all have our thing. I used to say fuck way too much when I first started. We all have our and Corey's was just being super loud. But they're digging him. They like him. They like their new white boy friend that's on stage. And Corey gets done with his.
He looks a little Mexican.
With his set. He looks like even when he doesn't look Mexican, he still looks like somebody that hangs out with Mexicans. You know what I mean? Like, he's just that dude. Like, truly. And again, I mean that as a massive compliment.
Right.
So these guys are like, hey, come sit with us, man. And I go up, and I'm 5-10 minutes into the set, and I see Corey and like half of these dudes stand up and walk out. And I'm like, I'm gonna let him get murdered because I want to tell jokes. But I'm like, well, that's the end of Corey. Corey's dead. These MS-13 dudes have taken him out in the parking lot. They're going to rape him, and to deal with their latent homosexuality, they're going to murder him and cut his head off, throw it in the fucking trunk of a car, and leave. But that isn't what happened. He got done, or I got done, and I come off stage, and Corey walks up to me. Oh my God, Daryl, these guys are fucking amazing. They're so cool. I like hanging out with them. They give me drugs. They give me a lot of drugs. They give me a lot of cocaine, Daryl. It is really good. Have you done cocaine, Daryl? Cocaine is fun. I like it. Let's go do some cocaine with these guys. I gave him my room number.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
wait, what? Hold on. What the fuck just happened? And then he pulls a little bag out of his pocket. Has to be 5 fucking grams of amazing yak in there just because they liked him. They thought he was cool. So we're outside hanging out with MS-13.
He doesn't know who MS-13 is yet.
At that point, I don't think I knew. I remember seeing that and then going online later and being like, yo. But the dude in the wheelchair had polio. This is in like 2010, man. I'm like, how the fuck do you have polio? Are you the last motherfucker ever with polio? And you know what his response was? Nah, man, I'm just from Chicago. That's why. I'm like, motherfuckers in Chicago still get polio? I'm like, what, you got a friend with rickets? Like, I didn't understand what the fuck was happening. I just knew I'm in Rockford, Illinois, and Corey on his first feature is just fucking zooted. And just hands me, just like, I'm like, yeah, no, I'll do some too. This is outstanding. Fucking, and then he says, like, and we had 2 separate rooms. He's like, I gave him your room number. I'm like, you fucking cunt. I'm staying in your room now. That was Corey Adams' first experience listening to a DJ in a whole nother state do my material and then doing material for MS-13, and then they just gave him like $400 fucking worth of drugs because they thought he was cool.
That's a pretty good tip, though.
Yeah, that was a great tip. We enjoyed that tip. It's still not Gabe Noah almost getting struck by lightning good, but he was.
What was that?
His first time he ever did comedy was opening for me, and we went to Rockford, Minnesota, and tornado was blowing through town, so they had to fucking. And we were drinking free, and they had to delay the show.
Right.
So we were drinking for free, and they had to delay the show. And I look outside, and Gabe Noah has a patio umbrella. You know, the ones that like go through a table.
Uh-huh.
And he's spinning it, and I mean the sky is black, dude. It's daylight, and the sky is black, like, and lightning is shooting everywhere. You can feel the pressure in the air condensing. And Gabe is spinning a fucking umbrella in his hand, singing in the rain, I'm singing. And this waitress walks by and just stops and goes, I love you. I fucking love you. And then just, like, follows her around. He was so hammered. It was great. I love him throwing all these. I'm complimenting these people, though. I swear to God. It's just great. So we could do an entire podcast on just people. John Conroy featured for me on the road and got in an argument with me on which direction was west. Even though I'm like, there's the sun, you fucking idiot. It's like 5 p.m. Like, truly. But, you know, John is still like, that's not the correct sun or whatever. Just fucking... I'm like, we have a Garmin in here in the car. He's like, yeah, it's not. Well, I'm like, there's the sun. The sun never is not in the west. As the sun sets, it sets in the fucking west, dude. And you can see he was conflicted because he's like, fuck, you're right. But,
right.
You know. Yeah, all those shows. Once Kevin Kraft talks about it on stage. He'll be like, Daryl used to fuck buffaloes. Like, he's just so stupid. Like, because I took this girl back to the room in Iowa. And Kevin was in the room. It's dark. And he's like, he's asleep. I'm air quote, he's asleep. Right. And I've told her, like, he's asleep. And we're getting down pretty good. She brought drugs. I'm pretty drunk. And then, like, at some point in the process, I just said, like, you know, eat my ass to her. And then you just hear from the other bed. And she's like, I thought he wasn't awake, and I was like, he laughs in his sleep. He laughs in his fucking sleep. Yeah, but you could just hear him. Fucking. By the way, if anybody's hearing anything, that's the dog licking my mouth. Are you okay?
In every episode, one guest gets French kissed by the bulldog.
Squeezing, I'm gonna pop its head. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm like probably running long on shit. But,
that's fine.
You know, and I'm sorry we're not solving any crimes today, but sometimes it needs to be brevity. Let's talk about piece of shit fucking Gallagher, though, if we may.
Okay, yeah. So.
Or what did you want to do? It's your show.
No. We were just up to that point because you were at the point where you open these open mics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I did have a lot of. At one point, goddamn, I was pulling down a lot of money, like running open mics and shit. And kind of spoiled myself with it and just went off the road too long. But I really like got to where we were booking in. You know, Steve Hostetter I had in. I had Shane Moss at fucking Willie's 5 times.
Right.
I had T.J. Miller at fucking Willie's. Willie's, by the way,
There's a lot of big name.
there's a lot of big names.
Or
Fucking
names that are big now. Maybe
George
they're-
Lopez and Nick Swartzen stopped in on the same night.
Jesus.
Just to like watch the show and shit. But I was booking a rock and roll venue in St. Paul, Minnesota, Station 4. It was a rock venue. Like it smelled like poop and underage pussy. Like that's just what it was. We ran a great mic there on Tuesday nights. Fun in like the side room. And then the main room once a month or twice a month we'd book, fucking people that I either liked, like Tommy Thompson or Isaac Whitty. I can't tell the story, but a certain person looked at me one night walking in there because I don't want to throw them under the bus. I didn't get permission from them, and it's an illegal act.
Gotcha.
But a comic walked up to me as they brought in another comic, and they were going to headline the show, and looked at me and showed me a bag of mushrooms. He goes, "Want to split these?" And I'm like, "No, bitch, I'm trying to run a fucking comedy show. I don't want to do mushrooms. Like, I'm not anti-drug, but I'm anti-flip the fuck out while I'm trying to run a show."
Right.
Like, no. And he just goes, okay, and shoves the whole bag in his mouth, and then went up and did an hour. Yeah. And even stopped to throw up once and went, well, that was just water. And then kept fucking doing comedy. Yeah, that place was a goddamn blast. But there was a band based out of the Midwest, based out of Twin Cities, actually, called Metallica. That was very, very famous here for a while. And they were they were an amazing Metallica tribute band, cover band. But the lead singer looked like and dressed like Gallagher. And he would smash water. Dude, they had a draw like you wouldn't believe. Like they weren't hairball level, but they would get 500, 2,000 people at shows. Like they were legit. Gallagher attempted to sue them on multiple occasions. And then his career went to such shit that they were doing a final show because a bunch of them were with different bands and they'd sort of all like had their own shit going on, but they would get together and they're going to do one last Metallica show at Station 4. And I remember telling the owner, like, I think it'd be pretty funny if, like, Gallagher fucking opened for Metallica. And the owner was like, do you think he will? I'm like, no, you give him the right amount of money. Sure, we'll work it out. We gave him a couple grand. And he was like, yeah, no, I'll do it. So he called, first of all, the owner of Station 4 was a retired police officer. His wife was a retired police officer. The owner was a white dude, and his wife's a black chick. And they were super cool. And when Gallagher called there to work out the specs, he had the owner of the venue on the phone, did not know his racial background, nor did he know the racial background of his wife. And he told the owner of the bar, make sure you don't have any jigs in the first 3 rows or they'll steal my watermelons. He thought he was being funny when he said this shit. And I remember the owner being like, I'm going to murder that fucking dude. Like, he was selling some tickets and stuff, but everybody's buying tickets to see Metallica. Like, the show was 2/3 sold out when Gallagher was on stage, and once he was off, it was fucking standing room only for the band. Like,
right.
Fuck him. So Gallagher shows up, and I worked out all the finances with that scumbag fucking loser of a human being. I worked out all the finances with him, and he was like, well, I want $100 for car rental for the day. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's steep. Okay, I want, he said, I want $150 per diem. That's also steep, but okay. And he said, well, I have to buy produce and stuff. Right. And he said, he's like, I don't have management. I do all the work. I set up all the stage so it looks like a Gallagher show. Which, by the way, it looks like a Gallagher show is a bag of dollar balloons that he blew up halfway full with his own mouth and then scotch taped to a backdrop. Yeah. So, $150 per diem, fine. I want another $150 for hotel. I'm like, we'll put you in the Westin. We'll put you wherever. We'll put you in a nice fucking hotel. Venues of that size have great deals at fucking really nice hotels. We're gonna be a $200 room. They're gonna pay $50 for. I'm like, oh, where do you want? You tell me where you want to stay. We'll put you there. He's like, I don't. It's like I want $150 for the hotel room. I'm like, all right, so we're up to $400 before your pay now for a car and a hotel room. You're getting local headliner spot for. Besides, I think we get him like $2,500, and then the per diem was one. Yeah, so he gets there that day and rented a $19 car, of course,
right? Which
he slept in. Fucking, so he pocketed $200 or $330 of that. Whatever, hey man, get your whatever. You're fucking weirdo. Hustle, yeah. You've had 3 HBO specials, but fucking sleep in that Hyundai Elantra or whatever the fuck it is you're in. He then walks in and tells Barback, who doesn't know any better, you've been assigned to me for the day to help me. gets in the barback's car because it costs gasoline in the car that he's in, that he's now parked in the parking lot. So now he's saving on gas on the rental that he paid $19 for. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where you get to hate Gallagher. Has the bar, because at this point it's just kind of cheap, cheesy shit and whatever.
Right.
Has the barback drive him to the St. Paul, Minnesota food shelf.
Oh, no.
Where he fills up 7 bags of groceries. And I mean like boxes of cornstarch and like a chicken and like and obviously melons and fruits and vegetables. And on the way out the door, drops a fucking $5 bill in the donation box of his $150. Yeah, he's a scumbag, Joey Vincent. He's a piece of shit scumbag. Shit. Besides the fact, this is back when having a decent camera cost money.
Right.
And I had just dropped $400 or $500 on a fucking one of the first cameras that you could HD live stream record straight to YouTube, because I was making decent money on YouTube back then. He stole that from me that night and my dinner. He fucking picked my dinner up off the table, walked off with it, and ate it. Now, this is the weird shit. He was talking. There's other comics there. Gus Lynch was there hanging out. A bunch of people hanging out, and somebody was talking. Isaac Whitty knew him and was like talking to him, and he's like, "Well, who's my opener? Who's my feature tonight?" And he was like, "Oh, Daryl Horner is. You'll like him. He's pretty funny. He's definitely gonna get the crowd up for you, man. You're gonna like that guy." He immediately walked on stage and just took the show over. Like, I didn't get on stage. He immediately went on stage 35 minutes before he's supposed to be on stage. And I only learned about after talking to a dude from Reno, another dude from Laughlin, Nevada, and somebody else from Moab, Colorado, or whatever comedy festival, that he only wants shitwagon comics on stage in front of him. And he does not tell them he's going to do this. It's not part of an act. I would have fucking played along with an act. I'd have gone up and tanked for a second. And he'll go out and just embarrass these fucking open micers and be like, there'll be a contest where get to open for Gallagher. And the winner will go up, and a couple minutes he's out on the stage like, "Get off of here. I'm the professional comic. You're horrible. Stop wasting these people." Yeah, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
And if he finds out it's a strong opener, he does what he did to me. He just takes the fucking stage. Like before the MC or anything. And he went on stage 35 minutes early. And this is right when Tiger Woods had just got his ass beat by his wife. He crashed his car and whatever. And he's like, "Well, you know why? They love white women." And then he's like, and how does he play golf? This is how fucking insane and hate-filled and just ignorant to all things current he was. How does he play golf anyway with those sagging pants? Talking about Tiger Woods. Because he's black,
right.
So obviously
he must do
sags
the stereotypical thing.
Pants. And just continued on and on. "Well, this is a switch. A white woman beat a black man up. We know it's different usually." Just like everyone in there uncomfortable as fuck. It was the weirdest shit. There were people in the crowd booing. But he was trying to crush canned goods. He was doing he was doing Reagan jokes in 2012.
Right.
And I remember thinking back, why did I like him when I was a kid? I was like, oh yeah, because he rode a fucking giant big wheel around on stage. That's why we liked him. If you go back and watch those fucking specials, you're like, holy shit, I see why Donald Trump is president right now. That was entertainment for people that just voted for fucking Trump. But he was so hateful and so fucking mean. And when he got done, he walked, and the owner of the venue had just waited all night for it too. He walked out. And I did not know, unbeknownst to me, I feel like Eric Peter DeWolf saw him do it. He fucking bagged my camera, I had it on a tripod stand and everything. He didn't bring a fucking camera. He knew it wasn't his. He stole my shit. He walked up to the counter to get paid by the owner. The owner was like, "I'd like you to meet my wife," who was black.
Right.
And he goes, "Hi," and then looks at her, and you could see it register in his brain. Oh no. I've been saying all this shit, and these people aren't on my side. They're not old and racist. And he just looked over the owner and went, "I'm going to need cash now." Is what the fuck, a black person. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Holy fuck, man.
It all, I remember that night going, I'll never pay a lot of fucking money because we get, he pulled down and he did 45 minutes and total. And there was no middle. If you're going to be a cunt and take 35 minutes away from somebody else, you better do an hour and a half.
Right. Let's do the time.
Yeah, do the time. I think he pulled close to $3,500 out of us. that night. Yeah, dude, made so much money, even though Metallica sold out. I know I sound like I should say nice things about some comics. Ralphie May, one of the kindest, most wonderful human beings I've ever worked with. Legitimately an amazing fucking human being. Mick Foley, holy shit. If people aren't out there giving Mick Foley a chance because he was a wrestler, that motherfucker is an amazing storyteller.
Okay.
And so great. I mean, kept me, I just expressed my fucking lack of concern for comedy and whatever. And I am a wrestling fan, but I sat riveted for like 50, 60 minutes watching him perform. There's a lot of great comics out there. I hate that I just decided. Louis Anderson, holy shit. What a great guy. His nephew's a piece of shit, though. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Josh Floorhog might be the dopest motherfucker I know with a lisp.
Oh, he'll definitely hear this, too. So I make him listen to every episode.
Andrew Wegleitner and I were fucking watching preseason football at my house.
Okay.
And Sloter was quarterbacking.
Okay.
And the guy goes, Sloter for the sneak. Sloter ran a fucking quarterback sneak. And he goes, Sloter for the sneak. And I remember I looked at Wags. I was like, Sloter sneak. Sloter sneak. I'm like, that is a play Josh Floorhog would never call. And Wegleitner goes, Floater sneak. Floater sneak. Never mind, just pass the ball. And we laughed and laughed at his physical disabilities.
Oh, man.
Gosh.
Oh, man, there's going to be so many tags on when I post this episode.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's going to be so good.
Well, what did you want to talk about? I know I've just been rambling.
Oh, no,
on.
this is good.
We haven't even talked about me making the dude shit his pants yet.
I got two more
Good.
things I want to cover.
Yeah,
I want to cover
let's
those
have
stories, and
Cool.
and then I want to cover your surprise parenthood.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know about that.
Oh,
so,
yes.
So let's talk about the gun, the guy that pulled the gun on you, and then the midget pooping story.
You're not a midget, you bitch. This is the mailman comic Joe Tanner's fault that it's a Mitch. Okay, the fella was short. But, all right, yeah, let's cover this is, all right, first of all, Willie's, what a great fucking play. The famous Joey Aiello had it for a while, and then new owner Bill Hodge came in and took about 3 minutes to go, oh, I don't like him. And literally just looked around the room and went, which one of you wants to host a show? And I was like, I'll do it. And I ended up doing it for like 4.5, 5 years until I managed at that point I was very burned out on it and just sort of fucking fired myself and was a dickhead through shit. But was still smart enough that I wanted it to succeed. And I remember telling Bill, like, you got to have fucking, because he'd be like, I'll have a different comic hosted every week. I'm like, that's stupid. People need structure at this bar.
Right.
Like, so it was like, it has to be Gus Lynch or Corey Adam, and Corey ended up doing it. But so Willie's was, as you know, I used to refer to Willie's. It was a Sunday night show. Started at 10 o'clock on a Sunday, which you're like, why would the fuck would anybody go to it? But it was the wild fucking West. It was a drug deal interrupted by jokes. It was, at one point, I had these people from this website called Swinger Lifestyle that would meet up there for the show and then run off and fuck. I was a marketing genius. I was marketing a comedy show to swingers, and they would drive from all around to fucking be to the show and then run off and fuck somewhere. Plus, once in a while, you got to fuck somebody. It's always good. But it was like the Double Deuce in Roadhouse.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
In the beginning, when I took it over, there might as well have been fucking chicken wire around the stage and a blind dude singing songs. And then we slowly turned it into the Double Deuce at the end of fucking Roadhouse. Dude, like literally, think about it. TJ Miller, Swartzen, Shane Moss, Will C, fucking Lil Rel, Sebastian Maniscalco came out on a Sunday night. Like people, Drew Michael fucking hit Willie's multiple times. And it was because it was a beast of a fucking room. Like, we would go in there and remodel the whole place every night. They painted that entire bar to look like a fucking comedy club for one night a week show. That was my label, Loose Cannon Comedy. It was all across the wall and all. It's like, they repainted an entire building so a comedy show could happen on a Sunday. That's how hot that show was for a long time. But it was also it's where I learned to stop having a little too much fun, because it was less fun for other people. It was fun for all the fucking wrong reasons at one point, because there was always just mountains of drugs and alcohol, and it was so much, like, sometimes it was too much, and I got away with saying shit there that you probably shouldn't get away with it. But it was a very uncommon thing, but it was a very racially diverse crowd, which is and it's in a suburb called Coon Rapids, Minnesota, by the way. And yes, I almost got shot there one night. Because all right, there was this this chick named TT. I'm sure you remember TT.
I've never
she's
met
a
her.
lesbian
Yeah.
that once this little Mexican dude called her a bitch ass faggot, and she beat him half to death and stole his wallet. She was not to be trifled with. She pulled way hotter trim than we could ever get, dude. Like, and it was all straight women. She was just like, cause she looked like Nelly, or she looked like Nas. That's who the fuck she looks like. Not, but like a female, not just like Nas, the rapper. Like fucking, like lesbians didn't like her because she looked like a dude. But she's like, yeah, and I wear a dick 24 hours a day, whatever. She's just a cool fucking hood rat motherfucker. Liked her.
She could get on the podcast.
She would. What's that?
Dude,
like that bitch got crazy stories. I assure you. Not even, but one of these people that hung out in the crowd, and I was like, you know what? You should try comedy once or twice, because she would bring 30, 40 fucking friends.
No shit.
Dude, she would fill that place up. So I gave her that love. I'm like, you're putting money in my pocket. And they all would either bring drugs or sell drugs or buy drugs. It was good fun. But she would demand, because I told her one night, she's black, and I was out in the patio talking to her, and we were just joking, as we were just talking about earlier, how we talk to each other is very different. And we were joking about how at one point Coon Rapids tried to change the name of the town to River Rapids because they felt the connotation Coon Rapids was racist, even though it's about the fucking Coon Rapid River that's prolifically filled with raccoons, is why it's called that. No one went. So I looked at her and I said jokingly, but it was so, she just like was crying, laughing. I was like, well, look, Coon Rapids isn't as bad as what this place used to be called. And she was like, what? She believed. She's like, what? I was like, Nigga Junction. And I thought she was going to fucking die. And I was like, you can't. She's like, no, you got to say that shit on stage, man. Please, my friends are going to love it. I'm like, nope, I ain't doing that shit on stage. That was for your ears. And she's like, no. And then like, so like that, she's like, please, yo, Daryl, got to tell y'all this joke. Don't get mad. So like, everybody laughed when I did it, because they get it. They're like, well, it's Daryl. Fucking clearly, like, he's apologizing. But it was just so funny that I'm like, okay, I'll tell it once. And it's racist. Fuck guys is rape, but it's funny. Then the next week, she brings in a bunch of people like, yo, tell that joke again, dude. So finally now I've changed it to Jigaboo Junction, because it's slightly less. It's slightly less racist, and the alliteration has a good flow to it.
Right.
It's not as jarring. You can almost get on board with that. Like, yeah, you're kind of hateful, but that's funny. Right. It's funny. But then like the 5th or 6th week, there was some dude there that was just drunk. And he was standing at the bar, little black guy. And I said, did the whole thing like, hey, used to be Jigaboo Junction. I'm lit. I'm so fucking drunk already. Because, like, dude, I just didn't have to pay for any booze. I'm just pounding fucking vodka and Red Bull. And, like, so I'm awake.
Right.
And I probably have an 8-ball in my pocket or half up my nose or some shit. And this dude hears that joke and turns around and comes and stands to the front right of the stage. And literally, I could reach out and touch him. And he's staring at me. And finally, I looked at him. I'm like, what's up? What's up, man? And he pulls a fucking gun out and points it at me and said, the fuck did you just say, motherfucker? And I'm like, oh, shit. But this is Coon Rapids, Minnesota. I look out, I'm just so lit. And I look out in the audience, I can see 3 or 4 people reaching for their guns.
Right.
Because there are, that place. Like, if there was 80 people in that bar, 10 of them had a gun. It's not open anymore because someone got shot and murdered in the fucking parking lot. Like, that's kind of why, and I loved that place too. It's sad that an asshole ruined it like that. But I remember thinking, I wasn't brave. It was just that, my mouth is made of magic. I get, like, I was like, I'm not going to go out like a pussy in here. So I just looked at dude. I'm like, all right, well, I guess you're going to have to shoot me, dude. Because what I'm like, nah. If I cry about it, then, and the worst thing would be to live through that. Yeah, remember when you cried like a bitch, Daryl? You remember when you cried like a bitch? So I'm like, I guess you're going to have to shoot me, dude. I remember looking at dude, and then Bill Hodge, the owner, is coming out of the back with a fucking Desert Eagle in his hand and just fucking points at dude and goes, you heard him. Shoot him. And I remember thinking, this is the most surreal moment of my entire fucking life, dude. And that wasn't like an uncommonly crazy thing. They had to rebuild their patio with bricks around it because some drunk dude that everyone was afraid of, like, tried to put hands on Jessica Steele, this girl that used to do comedy there. And I saw him do it, and I was like, don't fucking touch a woman. And he turned around and talked shit, and I threw him through their fence, so they had to rebuild it. And it was another person. They were like, everybody's afraid of him. I'm like, why? He's fucking bleeding like anybody else, like any of us. Fucking, shit like that happened all the time. Poor Benny Quash, who might be the kindest human being on earth, was the unluckiest. Because every time I would hire him to headline, 10 minutes before he's supposed to go on stage, some crazy brawl would break out. One night there was a shooting in a parking lot across the street. Another night, as he was going on, I was joking like, hey man, ain't nobody bleeding, no fucking gunfire. Someone left the bar, got in their car, and drove through the fucking back fence into an apartment.
Jesus.
And the whole crowd just got up and went outside to watch the fucking catastrophe as Benny's standing there for the third time and looking at an empty crowd that was just full. So, yeah, there was different shit. You know the rules I had there. I didn't like comics to get involved in a fucking tit for tat with a heckler because it would take away. One, it would embrace heckler behavior. And in that place, you're just asking for fucking trouble.
It's a room full of potential hecklers.
It's just a room full of people go, we can do that? Can we? Right. Can we talk shit? No, Finally. You can't. And once I was never mean, but I'm like, look, these are the fucking rules, and people followed the rules. But I was like, comics, I don't want y'all in people's asses, but do know that you will never be threatened here. You ain't got to worry about shit. I got your back fucking 24/7. I'll handle these motherfuckers. I'll bounce them the fuck out the door. Or Paulie, who was just like a giant fucking just, hey guys, just most of the, hi everybody. But he's also like 6'10", 350, and truly not to be fucked with. And so Stephen Tovar is on stage one night and doing his best to obey the rule. But there is this fucking methed out Anoka County fucking little chick. Like,
you have to be more specific.
Just
about Coon Rapids.
Yeah, truly. Non-Bachman voter, but just because she has a felony and can't vote.
Can't.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, she's 28, but somehow has a teenage child at the fucking Technical Institute. But she's just like walking directly in front. And we would set this venue up, this bar had regular tables. So we would line them up in 3 to 4 rows of like comedy club seating, built the stage for it. So there was some space between the tables of seating and the stage. And this girl just like walked up slowly and was like 2 or 3 feet from Tovar with a crowd of 75 people at least behind her and looking like, fuck you doing up here? Why are you gonna get a microphone? You suck, fucking piece of shit. And it just like walked off, and like Tovar looked at me like, sorry, you know. And then she comes back through. Why the fuck are you still And you can just see him like, like he's fucking Kama Sutra breathing. Like he's just like, and then he finally looked at me and he's like, can I? I'm like, by all means. Like, we've tried to shut her up. We've tried to be like, look, there's a comedy show. I understand the confusion, but, you know, you can go to the back of the bar or outside or whatever. Like, let her have. So he just looks at her and he goes, you fucking cunt. Will you let me tell my 5 to 7 minutes of shit jokes and get the fuck off the stage? And it's like what he said to her. She's like, you're going to fucking pay for that. And then, like, just goes outside. And he finishes his set. So now I go back up. And she's just probably described Tovar as some bearded asshole.
Right.
Is on stage. And I'm also a bearded asshole. And this dude walks in, fine, whatever, midget. I think midget officially is like 4'10". This dude was like 4'11". Solid 5'1".
Oh, okay.
Solid. Wearing a sleeveless Misfits t-shirt tucked into some Wranglers. So he meant business.
Right.
And he literally walks in, because she's gone outside now, to a fella who we later find out, and you'll love why we found out, later find out is on a first date with this young lady.
Ugh.
And they're both clearly tweaking faces off. And he walks in, like if he'd have been a full-size human, he could have beat the whole room up with the meth he was on. But he was a little nugget. He was a pocket. Fuck, he might have been a midget. He might have been a midget, but he seemed well-proportioned. So he walks in the door out from the patio, and the first noise you hear is this, Juggalo, bitches, Juggalo! Like he just starts screaming that.
What?
Like that's how he has introduced himself to the room from the distance. Well,
now,
Juggalo, motherfucking Juggalo.
Now, is he calling out to other Juggalos, or is this just
Maybe.
like a?
I don't know.
Or is it just like a call
of a mating call? Like he's repping himself. Like
because that would kind of make sense if there was other Juggalos in the corners.
But I know there's a couple guys there. Like you know, I'm
weird.
not a Juggalo guy, but there are definitely guys that hang out there. The Juggalos I really like, and none of them were getting up to help dude out. So I don't know that it was a. I think they were like, oh no, it's that guy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck, no. Like when somebody asks you, do you know this comic, blah, blah, and it's like Joey Aiello, and you're like, fuck, yeah, I know him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, no, it's that guy. Fucking, so he walks in, and he's just like, where's motherfucking talking shit to my woman? Like, he truly enough, his head is barely over the tables. They're tall tables, though. Paulie starts walking over, like, just low-key, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, just get the dude. And Paulie walks up, guy's like, you need to either go outside or be quiet. Like, and the dude's like, fuck you, motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck you up. So I did exactly what I would always do in those situations. I'm like, dude, you need to settle the fuck down. You've now threatened me. If you start walking towards this stage, Can I make it audible? Fucking, because I know somebody's filming and now I've covered my ass.
Right.
If you continue to walk towards this stage, I will consider it an act of aggression and I will therefore defend myself. State of Minnesota, you are now viably covered.
Right.
If this person comes
Covered all
towards
the
you,
legalities.
they
You're
do not
covered,
have to
you're
throw a
good.
punch. You have acknowledged that you're considering movement towards you an act of aggression. If they, then you know they've heard you and they keep coming, you can punch a motherfucker right in the goddamn face until they stop coming towards you. Fucking, it's really like
You
South
should get
Park.
T-shirts
Oh,
with
no!
that printed on there. You just walk
Yeah,
around with
yeah. I
those
should
shirts.
just have. Please read this first, sir. This mother and Paulie's standing behind the dude because I'm looking at Paulie and I can tell as soon as he maybe starts coming towards the stage, Paulie's gonna kitten neck him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just grab him by his scruff and carry him outside. Well, he slips Paulie.
Right.
He does a little fucking. He does a little juke move. He like a little Barry Sanders, just in there, just fucking spin move. Hits the circle button, gets around Paulie, and he's coming towards the stage, which is about 8 inches off the ground. Famous.
Juggalos are
height.
really agile. That's
Yeah,
the
he's
thing.
coming towards the stage. I'm taking my glasses off. I set my glasses down. He's coming. I'm visibly preloading. I have pulled my arm back like it's a fucking
Right.
just like it's a weapon. I'm waiting. Like this dude literally, and he sees I'm doing this. But I mean, he's a fucking tweaker. He's like, I'm invincible, whatever. I'm not a small human being. It is a number of years ago. I'm still pretty fit at that point. I go to step down off of the stage to rock him, and just because of the difference in height, I think my punch would have probably just like maybe hit him at the bottom of the nose or in the skull if it wasn't a pitcher's mound situation. But I come punching down onto the bridge of this motherfucker's nose, and his face blows up like an airbag, dude. It's just like, boom, and just blood starts falling out of him. And he teeters backwards and then like hits the floor, sitting down like a fucking rag doll, and is just bleeding all over the floor. Then Paulie fucking kitty necks him. Paulie looks at me like, sorry, and fucking picks him up, bleeding all over everything, bumps his head into a few chairs, fucking looks at the girl that's with him, and he's like, you should go too, and fucking like throws him outside. We think it's over. A few minutes later, cops show up. They're in there. Where's the guy running the show? Blah, blah, blah. They got cuffs out and everything. And Bill's like, nope, we got it on camera. We got everything on camera. Cops take a couple minutes to look at it on camera. Cops like looking at it like, oh, this is fucking hilarious. And the cop literally was like, all right, I think we're good here. And just like walks out the door. So we
Right.
think that's the end of it. I've made this dude's face explode. He's left. It truly is a punch thrown so well I didn't deserve the quality of it. But it's just how I was coming down. Like truly, if I
You
thought it
didn't
was-
so much hit him as he
Dude,
hit himself on your
I
fist.
put my arm through his fucking head. It was like a cartoon, dude. I mean, it truly, I would say in my life, one of the more solid. And I got wide meat hammers, so it's like it was good coverage. I mushed him up. Truly, his face inflated instantly. And so myself and Josh Denny and Kevin Kraft are on the road, going to do some shows through Nebraska. And the owner of the bar, Willie's, Bill Hodges, is like, I have vacation built up, and I want to go out on the road with you guys. We'll take my big vehicle, and all this stuff. So we're on the road having fun. And Bill gets a phone call, and he's like, yeah, okay, no, send me the link. Send me the link. We're like, what's going on? He hangs up, and he's like, hold on. And I'm driving his big fucking vehicle, and he's reading, and he goes, fuck yeah. And I was like, what's going on? And he starts reading the article, and it's a fucking police report, not even a blotter thing. It's like somebody wrote up the events of the fucking thing. This last Sunday, Coon Rapids, Minnesota, the police were called to Willie's Comedy Club, it said. That's why Bill said, fuck yeah. They called us a comedy club. Like, that was how excited he was. It says, whatever the dude's name was struck by the host and MC, Daryl Horner. I'm like, why y'all put my name in this bitch, man? I'm like, what is going on? Fucking, was struck in the face. And it goes through the whole, it kind of walks through what happened. And then it said, the accusant, I don't remember what the word was, the person that accused me of it, but it was not, because they didn't say assault victim, because he was not a victim of assault. He got assaulted. Right. He was not a fucking victim. But it said, had soiled himself, and it said in there, officers stated they knew he had soiled himself because he lowered his pants to show them that he soiled himself. So this dude was outside with his face bleeding on a first date and went, no, look what else, and like took his pants down to show them underwear full of fucking pants. Shit like that happened all the fucking time, dude.
So I wonder if that relationship worked out, if they're together.
Jesus, they probably are.
They're probably
I got arrested there one night at the start of a show and was back to finish it. Was bailed out and back.
What was that for?
Here's how. Well, there was myself and Kevin and Josh and would hang out and a lot Schwinn and Boima, and there were a lot more black people coming out there on Sundays than usually were.
Okay.
And it was wonderful. It was just great. Like I said, TT and all that crew, but there was some regular there who hated it to the point that he paid to fucking have my criminal record ran and show that I had an outstanding unpaid ticket in fucking Mandan, North Dakota, and fucking reported it multiple weeks in a row, thinking if I somehow got arrested, the show would never exist. That's how racist this dude was. I guarantee you, Kevin Kraft.
Was it a speeding ticket?
It was like driving without a license or some shit. And it was from like 2 or 3 years before. To the point he repeatedly called Coon Rapids Police Department. It's like, this guy has an outstanding warrant. This guy hasn't. You guys got to do something about it. And they were like,
oh my God.
And you know what? Kudos to Coon Rapids PD, because they were like, we know who that dude is. We like that dude. Like, it's a fucking ticket, like in another state. It turns out like they don't have to extradite you with tickets and stuff like that. But if you're a dickhead or somebody's making a scene about it,
right,
they can hold you and you can have to pay them and they have to fucking transfer it to whatever.
Or if you get pulled over, and they already got you.
Right, but even in another state, a lot of times they still let you go. Because I've been let go in other states and like, you got warrant for.
Or they'll hold you 48 hours. They don't come get you. They're like,
like I've let people. I've been like, I got a comedy show to go to. All right, well, here's another ticket, and you just go. Like you don't get to drive, but you get to go. But the third or fourth time he called them and they had done nothing about it, he threatened to like contact all the newspapers about Coon Rapids PD being corrupt and not prosecuting me because because of like I can't remember what the fuck his reasons were, because they were telling me about it in the car.
Right.
He's at the show and the cops show up and he's like, yeah, this is fucking ending tonight. And the cops walk in and you can tell they are not happy they're there. By the way, the next day, myself and the owner and 2 other people from the bar, John Lewis, remember John Lewis, the comic? Myself and John Lewis and the owner of the bar and another guy were playing in the Coon Rapids fucking fundraiser for the police department, fire department in their golf tournament. We're playing it the next day. And 2 cops walk in, they're like, hey man, they'd been out there for arresting people enough and shit that they knew the whole layout of how the show worked. They're like, so are you hosting or headlining tonight? That's what the fucking cop said to me. And I was like, why? And he goes, if you're headlining, we'll wait. I'm like, well, I'm not. I'm hosting the show. He's like, all right, let's see if we can do this quick. He's like snapping his fingers. I'm like, what? He goes, he turns around and points at dude. He's repeatedly called the cops on you for outstanding warrants and fucking like, so you got to come with us. And he's like, cuff him. The cop turns around and goes, shut up or you'll cuff you. So like I get to walk out with them, get in the car, get to Coon Rapids Police Department, where I sat and watched fucking Mulder and Scully. X-Files. And I still had to sit in like a holding cell, but there was no one else in it. The door was open. They had ordered pizza, gave me a slice of pizza. Fucking dude was like, do you have $180 you can come up with plus $1,000 for the late flight? You have like $1,180. I'm like, not on me. He's like, can you call him? So I called Bill at Willie's. I'm like, you front me about a month's worth of fucking work. He's like, yeah. And he fucking got on the phone and gave a credit card number to the cops. And they're like, we're done. I'm like, fuck. He's like, no, we're going to take you back. And they fucking put me in the car, took me back to Willie's, and I closed the fucking show. The dude was still there, and it's like we raped his baby when I walked in the door. He's just like, what the fuck? And Kevin Kraft was sitting behind him and went, yeah, now what? I was like, holy. Yeah, that was Willie's, though.
So did he keep coming to the bar? Was that?
He stopped. That was like the last time he ever came to the fucking bar.
What a fucking horrible person.
Yeah, but that's like, it's not Mississippi, it's Minnesota that happened.
Jeez.
Most racist thing I've ever had happen at a show was in Stranquist, Minnesota. Kevin Kraft was like super respectful to everybody always, because he knows that he looks like a big tough guy, and he doesn't look like, he's not the safe black guy. He looks, even though he is probably one of the coolest guys on earth, but he looks like he fucking cut your throat without blinking. He just looks like some of us just look like we're horribly mean people, even though he's amazing. So he's extra respectful out of that, because he doesn't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. He'll be the only black guy in a room with 300 people, but he's concerned he's not making you uncomfortable.
Right.
And he ordered wings from this lady at the bar and said, can I get the sauce on the side? And this place called the Rainbow Room in Stranquist, Minnesota, which 3 times that night the owner was like, "We're not a gay club, by the way. That's what this place was named when I bought it." Like, dude, you need to fucking relax, man. Like, 1, I didn't think about that, but 2, who fucking cares?
Right.
They had a shotgun raffle that night. They raffled off a shotgun. The dude that won it, you could tell like he used to be tough, but he was like 30. And he would not shut up. And I finally, if you ever talk to Kevin, ask him about it. I finally went, "You're the motherfucker that was to start a football team, and now you just shovel grain for a fucking living, aren't you?" And the whole crowd like got dead silent. And I was like, "What happened?" They're like, "That's literally who he is." Like, he was the town quarterback and was too fucking dumb to get a junior college scholarship and shovels fucking beets for a goddamn living. And I busted him on it. But the lady, when he was, the wings show up for Kevin, and their buffalo sauces on them and stuff. And this is the first of 2 horrible things that happened that night. It's really the night that some of the shine wore off of Minnesota for me that night. I love it still here, but I thought it was this magical place. I was like, oh, some of y'all bitches suck too.
Yeah.
Because the lady, Kevin goes, "Ma'am, I wanted to get the sauce on the side on these. And do you think I could do that?" And she looked at him and goes, "Well, why don't you just sell those? Isn't that what you people do?"
Whoa.
Yeah. And at first I was like, I'm like, wait a minute. This is just some bitch from a small town. Like,
And
she's
that
not
doesn't
being
even
funny.
make sense.
Yeah, it didn't.
That's
I
like
didn't say they were
ignorant racism
intelligent.
right? That is.
The end of the night when they went to pay us, the owner looked right at me and whispered under his breath, "Hey, tell your booking company the next time they plan to send us one, don't." And he pointed at Kevin. I didn't assume send us a guy with shoes. Like, I knew exactly what the fuck he was saying. And that happened in Minnesota. Like, in the middle of nowhere, sort of Iron Range shit. But it was still like, damn, man. That's fucked up. Like,
that's wild.
Yeah, but whatever.
At least I do respect the openness about it, though.
Yeah, it's still.
At least
I
it's
don't.
not
I mean, I
undercover.
do. Like, I mean, I'm glad. Like, how about this? I have no fucking respect for them. I dislike fucking closeted racists even more.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's a better way to say it. But
yeah. But I mean, I get what you're saying. But they weren't being open. They were open to me about it. They didn't fucking make eye contact with, like that woman did with Kevin. But when the guy said, don't send us one," and pointed at Kevin, he definitely didn't see that happening.
like he didn't want to acknowledge it as real. Well, you've set the record already for the longest episode.
Sorry.
But let's go. I still want to get to the last part because this is an interesting story, unique to you. So we'll finish with this.
Okay.
You recently learned.
Yeah, a couple
within the last
years
2 years, and 40 days apart.
Yeah. 40 days apart.
That you have 2 kids.
2 grown-ass sons.
Let's end on this story.
Okay, let's do that. Now, one of them is an entertainer and fucking loves that I'm about to talk about him right now. The other one is a great guy.
Plug up everything you want to plug for him, too. If you can.
He has his name is David Waller. He plays like acid blue
now.
stuff. There's a band called Super Elevators. Like, and they're just the smartest fucking kids at how they do the music. He's fantastically talented. It's like devil blues is what they call the music. Devil blues. Okay. Yeah, and it's like angry but sad, sort of like fucking thrash. Like, it's a great description of what it is. It's like, I tend to call it acid blues.
So it's like emo music with like a fiddle? Is that kind of what it is?
No, but that should be. He fucking hates you right now. Right now, he's like, fuck that fucking guy. Emo with a fiddle. No, it's like metal blues, maybe would be the best way. It's a lot of fucking legit. There's nothing synthesized. It's loud drums, loud bass and guitars, and a lot of yelling. Fucking like, it's decent. Even at our like Jeff Tallberg says, he's like, you know what, man? I'm not even saying it because it's your kid. Fucking his music's good. Like, if you like metal and shit, and I don't, but I recognize his talent. Like, it's because it's my kid. But like, you legitimately like his band. They're called Super Elevators. They're actually on the road right now with a couple other bands. A Sunday Fire is another name of the band, which does sound like something that's emo fucking just whatever. Like,
right.
But they're in like Louisiana this week. Yeah, no, he I had found out about his oldest brother before that, Colby. I'll just give his first name, but Colby was raised in a family, thought his dad was his dad and his mom was his mom, and only the day where he left to go like to basic training, his mom said, "Well, your dad's not really that dad." His name's Daryl Horner. Like, the day he left for fucking basic training, she dropped this shit on him. And he's a super, super awesome guy. And we are absolutely in contact. But this is a guy who has a mom and dad. You know what I mean? Like, was well into his 20s when he found out about me. So in no way am I like, oh, why doesn't he fucking want to spend time with me or whatever? I tell him, like, dude, as little or as much as you want. You know what I mean? Like,
he made contact with you first?
His mother made contact with me and said, you have a son, and he didn't know it until, yesterday or whatever. And I'm like, oh, well, how nice of you to fucking do that to both of us.
And who contacted who first between you and him?
I reached out to him.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is after months and months of knowing he existed, but I knew he was a big. I think I reached out to him because of David, my son, that reached out to me. I am not that person. That fucking idiot, like, has changed my life so much for the better. I have never been more proud of something I had nothing to do with.
Right.
I didn't raise the fucking dude. Like, I did not know he existed until he sent me a Facebook message. It was like, yo, so this is going to be weird, but I need to tell you something. And then before he even sent me the next message, I looked at his picture and I was like, this dude looks like my mom. Like, I'm the only kid in the family that doesn't look like my mom. I look like my dad. It's very distinct look. And I was like, this is my fucking. Then I looked to see who his mom was, and I was like, motherfucker.
When I saw the picture of him, he looks a lot like you to me.
Does he?
Yeah, to me.
See, I don't see. He looks like my brother and my mom. I wish. I would. He's getting steady laid. Hopefully, he could share some of that with me. Oh, he's also gonna love. I'm gonna throw him under the bus, but in a funny fucking way. So yeah, he just kind of reached out, and then we started talking and fucking started hashing out truths and lies and what's real and what. And like he I don't know if I've ever known like an artist or a musician or whatever with that sort of musician and artist's mentality, who's also like ridiculously mature and like when he was like 19 going on 20 when I first met him, and he has a better head on his shoulders legitimately than I have now currently. And like at his age, he just turned 21 a couple weeks ago, but for a few years, like he does a job for rail company, like these train companies fixing like high-end trains and shit, where like his employees are like 50 years old and shit.
Oh, no shit.
Like he's some sort of train savant. But like this is a kid who he spends half his time in New Jersey, New York, and then half his time Dothan, Alabama, which is a few miles from where I grew up. This is a kid who will go on stage wearing a sundress and like set a Confederate flag on fire. Like in the heart of darkness, he's doing this shit. Like, and he's not like my size. He's a little dude, which is so ballsy, it's insane.
Right.
Like I'm only now in life getting that level of like dark apathy and like, fuck you, that I would be like, yeah, fucking bring it, bitch. I'm wearing a dress and burn a Confederate flag. What the fuck you want? He is fearless in a way that only someone who's young and hasn't seen a couple dead bodies can be.
Right.
You know what I mean? There is not a fucking cell in that kid's body that doesn't scream fuck you to some hateful cunt every day. Everybody's like, well, this kid or that kid, this person, that person's social justice warrior. No, he's not. He's an asshole for the good guys. You know what I mean? If he finds out a dude, this is how fucked up this dude is. I love my son. It's ridiculous how amazing he is. But he'll find out some dude like hit a girl. He'll dox this motherfucker. He'll put his picture, his address, and be like, I got $50 on the first motherfucker that kills this asshole. Like, he doesn't give a fuck, dude. I literally had to go into a thread because this adult was like, this person like my age was trying to get him to meet him in like a Hardee's parking lot to fight. And I'm like, because David had just, probably called him out on some racist bullshit. And I'm like, so I just jumped in the thread and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You're my age. My son isn't going to meet you in a Hardee's parking lot. I'm like, my brother, ex-fucking professional fighter, lives about 20 minutes from you. He can meet you and fucking murder you right now. But you're not going to, like, every week I'm looking. And now I'm like, you know what, dude? He made it this far without getting killed. I'll see somebody trying to go in on him now. And as a dad, I want to be like, let me tell you something. I'm like, no, I'm going to wait a few minutes, because in the next few comments he's just decimated this motherfucker. Like, he can decimate somebody, can go on a long rant of hate and he'll just answer like, good for you, bro. Like, and just fucking, and that just makes people say. So yeah, 40. I found out about Colby, and then David contacted me, and it couldn't be any different. That's no disrespect to Colby. Like I said, he has a life, and he's in the Navy, and he's like this. He looks a lot like me. David instantly became like my best friend.
Okay.
Like, truly. And
Have you seen him in person yet?
Yeah. He came and visited. I took him to House Comedy. He got to meet so many people. He's helping. He's running the Southern campaign for Fancy Ray's presidential fucking nice. He loves Fancy Ray. He thought Gabe Noah was like the coolest guy he ever met. And like
Gabe Noah is the coolest guy.
He is fucking truly so. He's so pretty. Like I'm straight and I'd fuck that dude. He's so hot.
Totally.
He's Gabe. I'd fuck his eyeballs though. Just like stick my dick in there. Like. There's a frog in there. Is that frog the snake's food?
No, it's his friend. I put the frog in there to like, because I thought he would eat him. You know, because I just found it in the yard. But
and now they're just buddies?
They're just buddies. Just hang out.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
I have a box of chicken nuggets I feel the same way about. We watch TV together. So yeah, David, the wild shit though, the fact that I think that we're predisposed to a lot of things because I had zero to do with his upbringing. And I see so much of me in him. You know what I see in him? I see me if I wasn't raised in the house I was raised in. It gives me hope because I spent a lot of my life from like, am I nurture or nature? Am I the way I am because of how I was raised? Or am I just fucking mentally broken chemically but I see him and I'm like, no, I think maybe right before I die, I'll be okay. Like maybe by the time if I make it to 80, I'll be like, all right, I'm a good person now. I got my shit together. Like, because I see him and he's an artist. He goes through his darkness and his and we all at 20 and 21, like, I hate him. People like, oh, puppy love, or, oh, you don't know what sadness is. You know what? Fuck you. I can remember being 7 or 8 years old and being so depressed I'm going to kill myself because maybe a toy got fucking thrown away or something. But that was the end of the world in a very real, I fucking hate people who are like that. Oh, these kids, like, my kid, when people say, I'm like, yeah, he's a fucking mildly SJW, big mouth fucking pacifist cunt who calls himself gender fluid and wears dresses on stage and screams into a microphone. And I so wish I was that fucking cool when I was his age. I hate people like, we're fucked from that generation. Why? Because they don't want to kill each other because they're listening to stupid fucking music we don't enjoy. I'm almost 50. I shouldn't be listening to the fucking music he enjoys. We'd be like, mumble rap instead of stupid. Yeah, it is stupid because we're old. That's why it's fucking stupid. Everything sounds like mumble rap to us. The bitch on the fucking headphones at McDonald's sounds like mumble rap to us. We're just mad because we didn't invent it. And I do think, I fucking saw that Lil Peep and Kanye video and song yesterday and was like, what the fuck? And this is horrible. To me, it's horrible.
Right.
But I understand if it sells 10 million copies this week. I'm like, yeah, all right. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, our grandparents listened to orchestras. You know, we're not like, hey, let's go do the Tennessee Waltz, guys.
I kind of see. I don't know. Mumble rap is pretty bad.
I think it's hot fucking garbage, dude. But you know what?
I think
it's their hot garbage though. So I bought Milli Vanilli's album. I had Vanilla Ice and shit. Motherfucker, everybody owned Cool as Ice. Everybody owned that shit.
God, Milli Vanilli.
That album was great. They didn't sing it, but that album was great.
When that story came out, there was a girl who I went to junior high. Yeah, junior high school with. She loved Milli Vanilli. Like I like you think of the most extreme fandom.
Oh, just like crazy fanatic type shit.
Yeah, and then that story came out, and then I harassed her about that, and like she cried.
See, that's why you weren't getting pussy. You're stupid. Whatever girls liked, I immediately liked. Whatever it was. Tiffany owned all our albums. Debbie Gibson, fucking right, can still sing it. Yeah. God, you were a dick.
Yeah,
that favorite thing you had? Fuck you.
It's dark.
Yeah.
Dark time.
I just desperately wanted to get my dick touched, so I liked whatever they liked. But yeah, dude, he's an amazing.
I was
kid.
touching my dick plenty myself.
I can remember the name of the guy that turned me on to jerking off. I can remember his name too. I didn't know, dude. You have to understand the level.
Was he all from Alabama too?
Yeah, his name was Mike Crowley. He might even listen to this. We were in like 8th fucking grade, dude. I didn't know, dude. Pentecostal home, no pornography, no internet. Right. I didn't know. Like if you held hands with a girl, you were going to hell. And this dude looked at me in class one day, and I was like late for the bus or something. Everybody's like, "Why are you late for the bus?" And Mike Crowley turned around and went, "Oh, probably because he was doing this." And he like make the jerking off thing. And I remember thinking, why the fuck would I be going? I remember going home that day,
trying to figure it out,
and jerking off.
Right.
And the second I came, I remember thinking, Mike Crowley will never need for anything for the rest of his life. I will kill for that man. I will end life. Now, I was so young that the first couple times I jerked off, nothing came out.
Right.
So like 2-3 weeks into just banging it, something came out. Oh, dude, I thought I broke my dick, bro. I was like, oh no, I did it too much, and something came out. I remember going to my brother and being like, so do you jerk off? And that's not something we would talk about in our family ever. My brother was like, the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you asking me? Like, because I did it and like something came out and I feel like I'm in trouble. And he was like, ha ha ha, you broke your dick. You should tell mom and dad you broke your dick. And I remember he was so excited to tell me. I was like, you're lying.
It'll never be the same again.
You're lying. I'm not telling them that shit. That's normal, isn't it? Like, because I thought about telling my dad. My brother's like, yo, you broke your dick, dude. There's something wrong with it. I remember I was like, he's like, you got to tell dad. What? And then before I told my dad, he's like, don't tell dad. Don't. Your dick's fine. Like,
Go do it again. Go do it again.
Dude,
13 more times in a day.
Mike dude, yeah. Like, I remember 11. I think 11 was the record when I was like
Nice.
ninth grade. Yeah, no, it's good. You just tear the skin off your dick. Yeah. What's this gone like 3, 4, 9 hours now?
2 hours, 41 minutes.
That's crazy. You got to edit all this shit out.
Nah, it's all staying.
That's insane.
Let's wrap it up though.
Yeah.
So you and the kid though, good though.
Oh my God, great. Like, and I'd be there absolutely the same for the other kid. Let me tell you what though. His name is David Waller. His band is called the Super Elevators. I'll definitely send you the info so you can put. He just released a 2-minute punk song that's he's gonna beat my ass. It's something in the 12 bong hits of beer bongs.
I don't like it already.
Yeah, it's a great fucking song. I feel like such an old man now. Like it's on the interwebs. His name is David Waller. His band's Super Elevators, and only Time is the only.
Spell the last name.
Waller.
Okay.
And time is the only factor on when. It's not if, it's when this motherfucker's gonna blow up, because he just has he's got that vibe, man. I am so impressed every fucking day by everything. I just sit, dude. There's so many people that are like comics and shit that just are on his page with the shitty, like Alex Jaffe fucking loves going over there and shit. Oh, 2 different occasions now he's tried to fucking hook up with chicks that I have previously banged because he doesn't bother to fucking. I'm like, I'm not going on Springer, bitch. I'm not gonna fucking be like. There was somebody that's local. It's a good, very dear friend of mine, and her and I still great friends. But years back we messed around a little bit. And he's just like up in her DMs, like, yo, I'll fly you out to Jersey. We can have some dinner, fucking whatever. And I'm like, she sends me a message. She's like, oh, that's your kid. All right. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, he's trying to bang me. Fucking. She's like, he's working hard too. I'm like, wait, does he know we fucked around? She's like, no, not at all. I haven't said anything to him. It's hilarious. And I remember sending him a message. I'm like, dude, the fuck, man? You need to run this shit by me before you start trying to mac on fucking people. He's like, why? I'm like, well, you know the old thing, like father like son. I don't feel like going on fucking Springer to find out that shit happened. He's like, oh, that's gross. Next day starts hitting on another chick that I had previously fucking banged. I'm like, dude.
And he's fathers and sons play
like,
catch. You guys swap pussy.
Yeah. Well, he's so fun. Sometimes he'll say shit that I'm like, you didn't think that through, fucker. Because I found out about Colby like shortly before him, but then I told David about Colby. Like, you know, you have an older brother, and he's like, you need to start wearing a condom. I'm like, bitch, you're the younger one. Like, what do you mean I need to start wearing them? I'm like, you're the fucking baby. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, no, good call. Fucking just a 20-year-old fucking just who swims in pussy telling me to fuck. At my age, if I can fuck, I will fuck. But no, he's good. Everybody should definitely check his music out. Buy his merch is great. Dude, he is straight out of my fucking penis, because that motherfucker barely had a band before he started slinging the dopest looking merch.
Really?
Yeah, man. He's a fuck. They'll go into a storage space that they'll rent.
Right.
Like just a shed fucking at a rental place. And then one day they'll record like an 8 to 10 track album that'll cost them $100 to make it. And they'll fucking sell a few $1,000s worth of fucking downloads over a month. And then they'll record a brand new fucking. And it's like, it's old school, like punk. To me, it's like punk blues, whatever. Like I said, they call it devil blues, so I'll call it what they call it. And it's cool, but like every song does have that sort of late 70s punk vibe, because there's not a song over like 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's how it used to be in like punk and shit. Like songs didn't have fucking 7-minute breakdowns and shit. It's just here's let's sing a song about pussy and beer and let's get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, man.
Cool.
I was singing for a living when I met his mom. I wonder if I fucking tossed some of that over.
What does she do? Does she do anything talent wise, or?
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Fair enough.
He loves his mom. I don't dislike her. How about this? She came probably from an environment that was similar to the environment I came from. So maybe she's probably a pretty good person now. She can't be the worst person because he's pretty fucking great.
Sure. There you go.
Like truly. So I'll always have. She raised that kid around her mother that could have ran a neck and neck race with my mom probably. Wow. And she's still around. His grandma is, but he loves her too, I'm sure. But
final thought.
Okay.
What's your final thought?
My final thought is never smoke weed and do a 3-hour podcast. No, you should. Final thought. Skull Vikings. Roll Tide. Touch butts. Let me first of all, actually a real final thought. One, if you're a man out there who without facial hair you're an attractive person and yet you still grow that big fluffy fucking beard that everybody grows now, stop it, you fucking assholes. Because as long as you've known me, I've had a beard of some type, I assure you, because I've had a beard only like a week without a beard in the last 25 years probably. Because I look like a puffy-faced baby rapist without a fucking beard. But now, because all these beautiful motherfuckers have beautiful, luxurious beards, I look like I'm failing horribly at trying to look like them. And I want my thing back. I want fucking the facts like, oh, he has a beard. So if you're pretty and you have a beard blocking your face, I mean this with greatest respect, fuck you. And most importantly, the guys that are like, I'm in touch with my sexuality and I really like doing butt stuff and role switching with women. Also, that was like my only fucking thing, dude. That was the one thing that set me apart and got me laid. Now fucking everybody is doing it and I'm not special anymore. And that pisses me off. So it's like when black guys started eating pussy.
Oh my God, I was going to say the same thing.
Come on, dude.
Yep.
That's all we had. Now black guys are going to start eating butt, and I just don't know what will happen anymore. We're fucked forever. Every person is going to
come up with a new move.
Man, I don't know.
Like armpit licking or something.
You sound like my dad used to say shit like that. First time I had an earring, he's like, "What are you gonna?" You got first earring I got was like 1988. He's like, "What are you gonna come home one day with an earring in your elbow?" And he goes, "Or in your eyelid?" Cut to like 10 years later. I think this is my fault. Like, fucking,
put it out there.
Yeah. We'll have to come up with something. There's literally it's porn. Like, remember when we were young and porn, we'd watch a porn and be like, yes, fucking, I only saw a couple minutes of fucking, and it was the camera shot from behind with ball smacking, but I'm jerking off to that. Now I'll watch a porn where a chick will put a whipped cream container in another chick's butthole, empty it in there, and then drink it out, and I'm like, I've seen better. Like, this isn't even that good. Like,
this is so hack.
She didn't even punch her in the head or anything. Like, I didn't even see the inside of her ass. Like, this is bullshit. Yeah.
I think that's a perfect thought to end on.
Hey, that was entertaining. Thanks. I hope everyone just quits listening to your fucking podcast because I went on so long.
No, I think they'll listen more. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Wow, we made it. You made it. You made it through. You made it through the crucible of the podcast. The 2-hour and 40-minute podcast. I'm pretty sure there's like maybe 1 or 2 people who are actually hearing this outro who've actually listened to this episode all the way through. But if you did, congratulations. You've won the grand prize, which I don't even know what that is yet. I don't know. Oh, the grand prize is you get to listen to this episode again for free. Whatever. You listened to it. Congratulations. You listened to my conversation with Twin Cities folk hero comedian Daryl Horner. And yes, I'm actually going to name this episode that, just because that sounds like an interesting episode. It may lead to more hits, and I think it properly describes who Daryl Horner is. I hope you enjoyed that conversation as much as I enjoyed having that conversation with him. I truly dig that dude. He's a good guy, right? He's I've learned a lot about comedy through him, through rooms that he's provided, and just observing him perform and things like that. And he's always somebody I've always pulled for, and he's a very funny guy. And I would always hope that he would make it and be a recognized name in comedy, because I promise you, if you could get an opportunity to go see him perform live, you will definitely be satisfied. He will make you laugh. He is a very funny guy and can definitely rock any audience in front of him. He does great.
So that's good. But yeah, that's the show today. Again, thank you to our wonderful sponsor, simplewebsite.us. Simplewebsite.us, the place you need to go if you want some help or assistance in building your website on Squarespace. They can help you in all kinds of ways. So go check them out. Also, if you're digging the show, please make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you've given a rating and review on whatever outlet that you use to listen to the show. Please keep doing that. Again, very, very helpful. So I have to keep asking to do that. I know it's going to be annoying, but please, yeah, definitely do that. What else? I don't know. Anything else? I don't know. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Love each other. Do something kind for somebody who's who you care about. You know, do something kind. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. Yeah, somebody you feel like you take for granted sometime. That's your mission today. Till the next episode comes out, go find the person who's always there for you, who is kind to you, is always doing things for you that you don't always give back equally in return. Use this next week to return that. Do something nice. Do something positive. All right. Love each other. Spade neuter your pets and children. Keep seeking the truth. Bye bye.